Clobberin' time!
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Come get some.
It's clobberin' time! Clobberonimo!
Yeah. Greetings, clobberers, clobberonimos, clobberoids, clobberooskies, clobberots, clobberologists, clobberians, clobbers of all kinds, all the kind of clobbers out there. And for those who do not yet clobber, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Welcome to Clobberin' Times. Clobberonimo! Globby's Clubhouse Christmas Party. Welcome, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, number one. Welcome to Clobberin' Times, number 705 over on YouTube. 1,405 overall, and it's Globby's Clubhouse 112. Yep, or, well, 1,400. Yeah. Weird when I say it like that, ain't it? Hey, number one.
Penny?
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh my. Well, good to see you, number one. What's up? Welcome.
Hey, boss.
Merry
I love
Christmas.
You. How are you,
Love
best
you.
friend?
Okie dokie. I'm good now that I'm hanging with you.
You're pretty much the cutest person ever. I love you, my southern gentleman. It's almost Christmas time. Are you in the Christmas spirit?
Yeah.
Yet?
Oh yeah. I'm always.
Are you eating lots of junk food?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes. I picked up some snow caps at the movie theater today, and I'm having some of those right now.
Ooh.
I love snow caps.
My husband found those chocolate truffles, and normally I don't eat them because they have palm oil in them. And palm oil, not only is it not good for you, but it endangers a few species directly. So I avoid it. He found French chocolate truffles dusted in, I think it's some type of coffee powder, or it might be cocoa powder. Anyway, they don't have palm oil in them. And so now I'm eating them like popcorn.
They're nice, huh?
They're so good. And no guilt. No guilt.
Good. It's Christmas. You're not supposed to feel guilty about it anyway.
Right? Right.
This is Christmas week. Eat what you want to eat, I say.
That's right.
But I'm not like the best one to listen to, but still.
Well, neither one of us are. I received instructions from my doctor. Raquel, stop eating like you're 18 years old.
Yeah. What do they know? What do doctors know? Yeah. So the chief engineer should be joining us soon. In the meantime, number one, again, we're just everyone here. We're just gonna hang out and just Christmas around with you a little bit. Not the usual stuff, but I will have number one open up with any words that she may have.
Well, thank you so much, Captain.
Please go for it.
Let's do it. Hail to the chat. Good evening, everyone, friends, new faces, lurkers, everyone out there. It is so good to see you all. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I know it's a little early, it's a couple of days early, but for many of you who only tune into the Clubhouse, this show is your Christmas show. It's just for you. Hail to the Wrenches. Thank you so much for being here and for building up this community and building up this channel for Clobby, and for all the kindness you bestow on everyone who joins us here, no matter what show Clobby is hosting. I want to shout out two very special people. They're friends of ours. They've been longtime friends of ours. One is Larry. I really love Larry. He is such a loyal and kind friend and intelligent and marvelous geek. But, you know, he was out on social media today spreading the word about Clobby's Christmas party and asking everyone to join us. And he doesn't have to use his social media for that. And yet he did. So I just want to call out Larry, you are a good friend. You're more than just some faceless name on the internet. You're our friend. And I just want to say thank you for helping to keep the lights on at Clobby's virtual comic book shop. I'm so grateful to you. And you know who else does this exact same thing? He's been doing it for a very long time, is Chris Persia. Chris, I love you. Thank you for making these beautiful show posters. That they're marvelous advertisements. You splash them everywhere. You invite everyone here. You are such a loyal and loving friend. I just love you so much, sweetheart. So I'm sending you a huge Christmas hug, smooches for your whole face, Larry, and Chris Persia. I also want to wave hello to everyone on X. That is the former Twitter. Now we know when you're watching. And so I just wanted to say hi and thanks for joining us. I also want to wave to all of the lurkers. You know, you're more than welcome to join in here and get a membership. Membership is lots of fun. You can have a one-on-one with Clobby when he does these membership streams. And he is a comic book expert. And he is just so fun and engaging and knowledgeable. And yeah, I just love him to pieces. He's like McCoy. He's a Southern gentleman that you just want to hang out with. And we also have silly emojis, custom made by me, and I take requests. So I've made all of the silly emojis everybody's asked me for. So you get to use those when you're a member. If you're not a member yet, don't forget that you can still support Clobby's channel. You can hit the like button, you can hit the sub button, and you can hit the notification bell so you know when Clobby's on air. Now, I've sent out Christmas cards this year to the folks who are helping to support my writing. Corporations want activism and activists, and they're openly looking for authors who are like that. Well, I don't write about activism, and I'm not an activist. I am a social scientist, a communications and technology scholar, and I write science fiction. So these marvelous human beings have stepped forward and said, we want to be your patron. Let's get you, we want to be your patrons. Let's get you over the finish line of publishing and get these marvelous stories into the hands of science fiction fans. So I'm going to call them out and say very Merry Christmas to these beautiful human beings who make a lot of things possible for me as an author. Larry, Tony Stark, Sean Carter, Shooter, Gwagnar, Dave, Chris Persia, Scuba and Leslie, Pete, Eric, Kay and his trusty dusty dog Kirby, sending a boop for Kirby, Enigmatic Drop Bear, Michael and Cassandra Beacom, Mark D with a C, Anti-Derivative Jill, Jill, Maximum Redstone, JT Kirk, Dadman and the Dadman Clan, Lord and Lady Thoth, and of course Little Lance. You should chuck some cheese in the chat for both of these Clobberonimo pupperoonies, Rob Altus and Tyler. If you haven't experienced my stories yet, you can buy them on Amazon for 99 cents each. You can buy my book. You can also get my book at Barnes & Noble. And my new book will be out in the new year, shortly after the new year. And don't forget, I have a public vote on right now. You can vote for the story you want me to publish in January. So don't be afraid to hop on over to my Patreon and make yourself heard. Cast your vote. It's totally free. You don't have to pay for anything. I just want to hear from you and let the viewer and the readers decide. And I think that's about it, boss. I've talked way enough. So let's do the show. Let's get it on. Let's do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here tonight. Show notes and shout outs. Shall we? Let's see here. Tomorrow, afternoon, of course, I'll be on my great buddy J-Man's channel, as we always are on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard. I mean Eastern, sorry, Eastern, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, with our Jack Kirby's Fourth World Review Saga, our penultimate episode. Only 2 more to go. My goodness, we'll be done with reviewing Jack Kirby's extraordinary magnificence Fourth World Saga. And then after that, we're going to be, in a couple weeks after that, we're going to start with Frank Miller's classic Daredevil run. That can't wait. And I don't know if I'm going to make it or not to 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser, and I'm not sure with the Comic Shop Boys that night at Friday Night Comic Shop Talk. But even if I don't, go check them out. They're going to be talking about more Christmas comics. I'm going to try to get there. I just don't know if I'm going to be there or not for sure. And then Saturday night, Star Trek. Now, the reviews, number one is, of course, is going on shore leave for a couple of weeks, but on Saturday nights. But the reviews will start back. Our Voyager reviews will continue with our ongoing mission to review all of real Star Trek, the 735, 66 through 05. We'll resume that on January the 6th, Saturday night, of course. But for the next 2 Saturdays, it's going to be some open Trek talk. I got a lot of different ideas and things in mind to talk about. And it could just be me. Who knows? Maybe get someone to join me. I'm not sure, but it will be me for sure. So I'll still be here for you. Don't worry about that. And since Christmas Eve is Sunday, I don't think our good buddy, our chief engineer, Mark D, will have the geekery as usual, but he might do a watch party thing. We don't know. We'll see. If he does,
cooks a lot. He's the cook of his family, like I am. So
yeah,
he might be able to stop in, but he'll be all day Saturday and Sunday. I'll just be cooking from morning till night.
Yeah, don't worry about that. He might do a watch party. Why not? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So and
that
then
would be fun, wouldn't it?
What?
Just to have a watch party with all of us. I would definitely set aside some time for that. I love talking to you guys over the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, if he does it, I'll be there. We'll see. We might watch. I don't know what we're going to watch. Maybe Blackadder's Christmas Carol. Maybe Charlie Brown. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what it'll be? But anyway, but Monday night I will be here. It is Christmas night, but it'll be late when a lot of the festivities are over. And I don't, I'm probably just going to be home for Christmas anyway. I'm not going to be doing anything anyway. So Monday night I will be here. So if you're not doing anything Monday night, just I'll just talk comics, and Monday night Mark C Comics Talk. And as always, we'll have some fun. We'll figure something out, and it will have to do with comics. And so there you go. And then Wednesday night. Oh, no. Well, it won't be comics then because Christmas will pass then, but I'll be here Wednesday night as well for the usual Wednesday night fun and foolishness. And then, of course, the Clubhouse. Will you be here for the Clubhouse next week? Will you be? If you're not in town, don't worry about it. But we're probably going to resume that next year. But I'll be here for the Clubhouse one way or the other. If Mark and Raquel can't make it, I will be here. So don't worry, everyone. But
yeah, well, if my husband doesn't have something planned,
yeah, don't worry about it.
If we don't have a special Christmas activity planned, I'll be here, boss.
We're just going to start fresh as far as our reviews and stuff the week after anyway. So if you got more shore leave stuff, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's the holidays. Please enjoy the holidays.
Time for family.
Yes.
And nobody has to get up in the morning. Everyone has that week to, do all these beautiful things like sleep in so I can make them eggs Benedict for breakfast and we can have the beautiful pancake mornings where I make pancakes and bacon for everyone.
All right.
It's going to be so fun.
There you go. It's holiday stuff. Then let's do our shout outs really quickly because we're getting a whole bunch of people, and what a great crowd we're getting so far. So shout out our wrenches, of course, the great Eric K, the bronze wrencher. I don't know who's here because I can't see the chat, so I'm just going to shout the wrenches out. Then I'm going to take a look at the chat, everybody. So Eric K, love you, brother. The great Chris Persia, the vindicated wrench of the Great White North. My good friend, thank you for all you do. We really appreciate Chris Persia. He's the man. Know what I mean? Let's see. Where we at? D. Bud Martin, the wrench of iron. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for all you do as well. Lord Thoth, and shout out to he's the god of wrenches, and shout out to the lovely lady Thoth, his better half. Avon lives, long live the Legion. My aforementioned partner in crime on Earth B and fellow Legionnaire extraordinaire, the great J-Man, the wrench without fear. Maddie's daddy, Thorin Vegas, Leader Wrench Mjolnir, Stephen Cowell, the Super Wrench, that rascally one himself, Fanty Outsidery, Hungry Boy, Master of the Claboni, and Maximum Redstone, our own Music Meister. All right. And so let me see who was up in Yale tonight, and let's shout out our chat. We got nothing much going on here tonight, just hanging out with you. It's a Christmas party, so if you got them, drink them. I'm drinking cherry Coke. I'm going really way
Please
out
drink
there.
responsibly.
Yes. Hey, I just want you to know that was number one that said that. As your captain, be as irresponsible as you want. It's a Christmas party. Yeah. FKHC 2005. What's up, my friend? Good to see you, Fairfax. Penny's here. Yay, Penny.
Yay.
FKH. Penny. Love you. Love to see you, Penny. It's great to see you there, dear. All right. Let's see. Dave C.
Dave.
Ravenscroft. Hello, Ravenscroft.
Good evening. And please tell
Raven.
your girlfriend, I think it's your girlfriend, not your wife. Please tell your girlfriend that Clobby and I said Merry Christmas.
Indeed. Merry Christmas to you all. First, before I continue, thank you all who happen to be lurking. We love the lurkers out there. We appreciate you so much. And if you're listening to this or watching this, however, on a download or a rewatch, as they say, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. It means more than we can say that you're doing that. So thank you. Keely Chow, roll that tide. But I'm not going to say go Cowboys. I'm sorry. I can't say go Cowboys. Sorry. Nah, go Cowboys. This is a Christmas present to you, my buddy. We love Keely. Keely's a good friend. Michael Beacom.
Michael and Cassandra Beacom, Merry Christmas, you crazy kids. I just love you so much. I hope you two have a wonderful holiday season with your beautiful family.
Indeedishness. Let's see here. Yes, hey, Steven's here. Kalau's here. All right, buddy.
Yay.
David Glenn. Welcome, David Glenn. Hello there. Good to see you.
Good evening, David.
Yes, indeed. Uh-oh, he's here. The great man himself, Larry.
Larry. A man so nice he should say his name twice, perhaps thrice. Larry.
Sorry about the waiting, Larry. That was my fault, buddy. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. All right, see. Look who's here. Zathras.
Crap.
John Shuggy Roopers.
Reggie?
Sean Carter from Mars.
Sean Carter from Mars.
Adrian James.
Evening, Adrian.
Pat S. Buddy. All right.
Pat!
Hope you're doing
How are you, old friend?
Hope you're doing all right tonight, buddy. Joe Dog. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Joe Dog. Welcome, Joe Dog. See. Scroll. See who else.
Scrolling. Keep that clubby scrolling.
SP4H.
Evening.
Ted Millich. Long time no see. Kimasabi.
Evening, Ted.
Good to see you, Ted. Nobody cares, but I care. The Cap. I'll just call you Cap. We'll keep your secret identity if you want me to.
I care.
Princess Fiona. What's up? Working at Starbase.
I smell the blood of an English woman. No, Irish woman. I mean. Yeah. Fee. Nice to see you, sweet lady.
Working at Starbase 11, but listening. Lovely Fiona. Good to see you, my dear. Hope you're planning a big, wonderful Christmas for you and yours. I hope you all are. Let's see. Scribe Light. Hello there, Scribe Light. Good to see you.
Scribe Light.
All right.
For joining us.
Yes, thanks for popping in, man. An extraordinary gentleman who I've had the pleasure of sitting on Tom's panel with him on occasion, the great Tom Connors panel on Midnight Edge After Dark. Wish I'd have been able to make it tonight. Wish I could have made it tonight over there. Lemon Pie. Hey, Lemon Pie.
Lemon Pie. Our old friend. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, Lemon Pie.
Yes, please do. And let's see. Where were we? All right, well, I think that's all the shout outs, but if anyone else pops in, of course, we shout them out accordingly. Our chief engineer should be in eventually. That's cool. Look, Michael Beacom, but he says if I can make it Saturday, it won't be until later. Definitely, I know I will be out visiting earlier. Well, yeah, I got you, man. Look, it's Christmas weekend, and everyone's gonna be out doing. Unless you're like me, doesn't have anything to do, so I'll be here anyway, right? So may as well hang and talk some Trek with you all. But I know everyone's got things to do and everyone's busy and all that other kind of stuff, so it's cool. Don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yes, so there you go. And but yes, we'll have some. I've got some ideas, some Trek things to talk about. That's one of the lovely things about real Trek. There's always something cool to talk about. I mean, it's true that when we review episodes, we have to, put on that reviewer hat, and we have to be critical when we have to be critical and stuff. But when it's just sitting around talking, you can, go over some, things that aren't all that great, but it's fun to go over the things you love. And since it's Christmas, about love and all that stuff, we're going to talk about some Trek that we love. And I've got some ideas. Of course, I'll tell everyone on Saturday night when we do it. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Blunt Plunk reviews. Blunt Plunk reviews. Hey there, buddy.
Nice to see you. Blunt Philly reviews.
Slight name change. Still the Blunts. Gotcha. To be blunt. Speaking of that, oh man, why am I watching this? We lost this game. God.
You're so upset.
Nah, not compared to what I would have been 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I'd have been.
You first of all, I couldn't
have been doing the show. First of all, that's how much I was into this, and I would. But this way, I wouldn't have to be streaming for you to hear me all the way up in Canada for the cursing I would be doing. So I used to take it quite
slight
seriously.
Meltdown.
Yeah. And eventually I developed, let's see, Zathras says, let's talk about Strange New World. Let's feel free to talk about that anywhere. Don't expect me to talk about it because I have enough blood pressure issues as it is, Zathras. No, we won't be talking about that. Strangled New Worms could go screw. But I know you're just saying that to be a Zathras, so you're forgiven. Zathras not like that show, but Zathras would like to aggravate Clubby and have Clubby talk about how much he not liked that show as well. Yeah, Pat, I know. Now they've just dug a hole for themselves. Oh, look at that! Hey,
what?
You're did you just change your
I did. I've been trying to get all of my fingers in, but they won't let me put. They won't let me put. That's
still great though. We get the gist of it though. It's great. Yeah. Clobby is a closet SNW fan. Yes, as long as you keep it in the closet, I'll be a fan of it. Well, I went to see a movie today. I guess I could talk about that. Or does anyone care about me talking about Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom? I'll let the chat decide.
Gross.
It wasn't gross.
Well, yeah.
Well, no, there were some gross scenes in it. Actually,
it has the Amber Heard in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, true, it does have her in it, but it also has Aquamomo boy, not Aquaman in it as well. Welcome to our chief engineer is here.
Hello. How's it going? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Very good. Sorry to jump in late, but I was Christmas duty.
Are you jumping again? Late. Don't say duty.
You're late.
Late, yeah. And then someone scheduled a political meeting for tonight. It's like,
ew.
Like, what are they doing? God. Emergency political meeting. Oh.
We get a new Reacher episode dropping tonight at least. That'll be good. It's later.
I thought it was done.
DJ playing us. No, there were what do you mean?
No, once a week. 2.
They dropped 3 episodes.
Right, but I think I watched them all.
Yeah, but they're the
whole season.
But there's going to be a whole season. Well, 8 episodes if you call that a season, But yeah, I mean, these wimpy standards. So
there's something after him being on the boat.
The boat. Was it on a boat?
Yeah. See, I live in Canada. I think I've seen the whole season.
Did you? No. Well, I'm told that Amazon only dropped the first 3 episodes.
That's just 2. In your country. I've seen them all.
Wait a minute. Of season 2? They dropped them all?
I've seen them all. Saw the end credits for season 2 and everything. So I watched the whole thing.
Don't tell us that everyone dies.
I'm not telling you anything, but I will tell you this. That man is perfect, a perfect 10. And I don't usually go for like the big meathead type, but he's not a meathead. He's smart and I love the character.
Yeah.
And he's gorgeous. Like he's rugged enough for me. I don't like it when a guy is too, I'm not the George Clooney, Brad Pitt type. I'm more like that guy. That guy's hot.
I'm pissed off. Now we have to wait, but you get the whole damn season. Are you sure?
Yes, I watched the whole thing, and now I'm
You mean
very sad that it's
season
over.
2?
Yes. Sorry.
Wait, when the first season came out, they did drop it all at once.
Right.
But from what I've been told, they only dropped 3 right now here.
No,
And
I've watched
then
them
it says on Thursdays they're going to drop one at a time, I guess, maybe.
I've watched them all. I know what happens. I won't say a single word.
I mean,
All I
that's
can
not-
tell you
yeah,
is I'm very sad that it's over, and
yeah,
that I love
that
him,
pisses me off.
and that I hope these aren't the last of the stories from
That
this.
pisses me off.
But
my-
Raquel has to deal with shipping to Canada and all kinds of
do.
other
Oh,
Oh,
problems.
no,
Yeah.
look, I'm happy for you. I mean, but then again, the
Mark,
thing is,
I love you.
the binge model. Why would they just do the binge model anywhere but not here?
I don't know.
Because the first season they just dropped it all at the same time back when it.
I
in
did
second-
hear that Americans are going nutso schizo over Reacher, and that there are 50% more people. I think 50% more people. So if you take all the people who watched season 1, 50% more of that are rewatching season 1 and watching season 2. So I mean, word's getting out there that there is this marvelous new Clint Eastwood who is just, oh, he's so fun to watch. He's so fun.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's funny, but not too funny.
Is that why my wife wanted me to rewind that scene in the second episode multiple times in the
Oh,
hotel room?
jeez. I mean, I'm not really into like the muscle guys who can lift a car, but oh yeah, he does it for me.
Fanty outside. I don't think he'd be right for Ben Grimm at all. The guy's really cool. I like him, but I mean, if you just put a bunch of rocks on him, you gotta have a certain personality to be a really charismatic actor to play Ben Grimm. The guy's cool and all, but he didn't have the personality to play it. I don't think he has that acting range to play Ben Grimm.
Well, let's give him a chance. He might.
I don't think
He's
so.
better than Jason.
No, wait, don't get me wrong. He
Jason
looks like
Sudeikis.
no. He looks like Ben Grimm to begin with. He could open up and maybe he could be Ben Grimm if he can really act. He need to be able to. And then when he changes into the rock monster Ben Grimm, if he can't, I don't know if he's going to be able to do the voice the whole time. Physically, he looks just like Ben Grimm, or close to how Ben Grimm should look before he turns into the thing.
I hope he has the acting range, because it is so gratifying to see a manly man on screen again. Like, I haven't felt this way since Clint Eastwood. Like, he's so good to look at, and you're just cheering for him, and he's very manly. He's not pretty, he's manly, and it's great. So yeah, I hope this guy has a big career and that they don't put him in anything yucky. Anonymous Gamer!
Probably will.
DJ Ronnie G.
DJ Ronnie G and Anonymous Gamer. Welcome.
Hell.
Welcome. Yeah, I mean, he's good. I was really, really, really concerned when I saw the trailers for season 2, and after the first 3 out, those concerns were somewhat alleviated. So,
oh, nothing. It doesn't go weird. There is no hegemony. There is no didacticism or hyperdidacticism in this series whatsoever. It does not exist. That is my official word as a social scientist who has studied cultural theory in grad school. I'm telling you 100%.
I believe you.
Awesome. This is such a good show.
Yeah, but I believe you totally. And what I'm saying is, it's 2023. So I saw certain things that made some red flags go up, and then after seeing 3 episodes, I was like, oh no, not at all. A Stunt Brat 777 Smith.
Stunt Brat's here. Hi, sweetheart.
Big Christmas hug. Christmas hugs to you, my dear. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have ladies.
Christmas.
I love it when we have ladies here. We don't get enough ladies here, you know.
And
so
not just any lady, the former stunt double for several women in Star Trek. And I love her being here, and I love it when we direct people to her to go and watch her work on screen. And I don't know, Stunt Brat is just so loving and kind and sweet to everyone around her. She's cool. And I'm flattered that she's here with us. I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, indeed. So yeah, there you go. Well, what else is going on out there? I guess I probably shouldn't do a movie review, should I?
Well, tell us about the stupid Aquaman.
You saw
Yeah,
the fish today? How was the popcorn?
Popcorn was really good.
It wasn't too wet. And
Cherry Coke was good too.
I love cherry Coke.
The chair was great. The what else? Chair was great as well. I'd like the snow caps, but I didn't eat those till right now. You know, Cherry Coke was really good though. And the movie was kind of okay. Did you like the first?
Oh my God, kind of okay.
Did you like the first one?
Me or Raquel? I'm assuming you're asking me because we're assuming.
Yeah,
Raquel
like
didn't
she
see it.
would see that. Yeah, right. Come on, man.
I don't like the meathead. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, but
again?
you just talked about
Momo.
Reacher. I mean, Reacher. Well, Reacher's smart.
Jason Momoa. Total meathead.
He doesn't watch superhero movies.
I know.
He's trying to be funny. I know.
I had too much eggnog tonight. All right.
Good
I mean,
boy.
I thought it was a serviceable movie. It wasn't.
Yeah, that's.
I don't like Momoa as
Same here.
As Aquaman. He is Lobo. Like I could picture him being Lobo.
He's just Lobo. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness gracious, this movie's
pretty much my reaction.
Wonderful diction. Yeah. I love that you just said that as a superhero movie goes, or as a Marvel movie goes, this was serviceable. Wonderful, wonderful choice of words, Mark. And that is so telling of what you thought.
I actually like it better than the first one. And the first one, I just sort of, here's my experience with the first one. It should lay out sort of like my experience with the second one is. Yeah, they have some idiotic political drivel in there, but then in Hollywood, that's what, people act like that started in 2016. Hollywood's been doing that garbage forever. In this case, environmental drivel. Simply Steve, 68.
Simply Steve, 68.
Good to see you, buddy.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
In this case, it's environmental crap. Preaching, so that's part of the plot. But
is Amber Heard involved in that part?
It was in the plot.
Did Amber Heard fertilize any of the plants to bring them back to life?
Okay, everyone, I will not be speaking about this movie again tonight. We're moving on. No, I'm not going to get the Amber Heard crap, if you'll pardon that pun. I'm not going. I cannot talk about this movie now because of Amber Heard.
All right, no, I've got to know.
No, you've ruined it. I mean, I don't feel like talking about it anymore.
I wrecked everything. It's all my fault.
Didn't. No, it's not. No, Raquel can never be your fault. And you know why? Because you're you, and I love you, and you're a wonderful, beautiful woman. He is a big meathead chief engineer, so he gets to be blamed for everything.
That's
Scotty,
in the contract.
Scotty, you're fired. No, I'm just kidding. All right, no, but everything. Okay. Can I talk about this movie without talking about Amber Heard?
Yes.
Then mention this.
Oh shit. See, no, I can't say I said shit, so you can't talk about. You could tell they tried to scale her back in the thing a little bit.
Okay.
But they should have just recast her. But she's Ravenscroft, we're not having a review tonight of Blake 7, so. And yeah, they did, and I'm watching it now on my phone, but they're too far behind. They've blown this game. It makes me want to. Man, it's a good thing this is
the Giants are winning.
The Giants.
Who are they playing tonight?
That was last week. The Crams.
The Crams. That's right. Yeah, last week was
They're playing.
Blame it on the eggnog.
So they asked the eggnog. No, but I'm just kidding. Everyone knows I love Mark. It's just that even when it's not his fault, we have to blame him. That's he signed that contract.
It's in his contract.
All right.
Wait till I get my Christmas bonus.
I actually think this movie's better than the first one. It's, again, you get all that stupid enviro crap in it, which I don't like in movies at all. But, however, and here's one thing you have to understand about that. Even Aquaman comics reaching back into the 60s, written by hippies like Steve Skates and others, did the same crap. Aquaman's always been about, eco type storylines and environmentalism and all that. Yeah, and just like Submariner was as well. So, and Surface Willer hated and all that stuff.
Around the same time as Jacques Cousteau? Maybe...
What, Aquaman? No, Aquaman. No, he was created not too long after Submariner, although he's kind of based on it. But he's in the 40s.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, yeah, back then, comics were written by hippies, just like now they're written by mindless children. Hippies, were better comic writers than these mindless children right now. But this movie does have that underlying tone, that bit to it. I can't stand Momo as Aquaman. His Aquaman's not Aquaman.
I can't take that guy seriously.
He's Aqua Bro.
Larry just gifted 10 Clobbering Times memberships in the chat. Folks,
Thank you, Larry.
Feel free to avail yourselves of all of those beautiful memberships given by Larry. Don't forget to thank that wonderful gentleman. Larry, thank you so much.
So,
thank you, Larry.
There's a lot. Again, if you just like your typical, Chris Gore kind of summed it up pretty well. He said it's like, he said it's pretty dumb. It's a really dumb, basic, silly, no story type of a superhero action movie, which is most superhero movies, let's be honest. But he said it's like watching the Super Friends. It's about the level of it, Super Friends. You know, it's that level of storytelling and stuff. But he enjoyed it because it was just like, I mean, if you were this movie's perfect for a 10-year-old, right? Because it's just nonstop, wall to wall, hello, pop culture republic. You know, action and effects and running around, and it doesn't waste a lot of time. And it has all the silly powers that Aquaman's supposed to have. But my favorite part about it was the only time I even liked Momo in it was the whole big chunk of it with him and his brother Orm, played by Patrick Wilson, who, by the way, should have been Aquaman in the first place. He's really good in the movie. And the two of them together, all that stuff's pretty good. The action's cool. The action's fun to watch, although it gets a little monotonous at times because modern day action never knows when to quit within these movies. You know, a little bit. They don't understand. One thing they don't understand about movie making is some of the greatest action films of all time are not wall to wall action. They open with some action. Then you actually fill it with some story and character development. Then you have a pretty nice big action set piece in your middle. And then later you end with a big action set piece. But in the in-between bits, you have to fill with story. Well, they try that in these modern superhero movies, but they truncate it so much that it's just headache-inducing sometimes. Not Michael Bay, by the way. This is not Michael Bay headache-inducing. At least it's not that. And it's got a lot of clever stuff. I also like the character of the guy, the doctor that working for Black Manta. Black Manta is really not particularly well handled in the film at all. It's just, if you just want to sit and watch a bunch of silly effects and eat some popcorn and watch Aquaman at least have some pretty cool Aquaman type powers. He rides the seahorse, dude.
No,
he's got a seahorse. Yes. I mean, as someone who grew up loving Aquaman, I love that he has the damn seahorse. I just do.
Well, that's cool.
That is cool. Super cool.
And he talks to the fish finally.
Oh.
And he orders
he
fish.
Wasn't talking to them before?
He did a little bit. In the first one, he did it slightly, but not quite. And his son could even do it. And he's a baby.
He didn't talk to him, but yeah.
But he can like order the fish around like he's supposed to be able to. And so
are there any sea monkeys in the movie? Not
that I could tell, but it could have been, and I just missed it. I like it better than the first movie because I didn't move. First movie, I watched it one time, I'm like, this is okay. And then I walked out, forgot about it. Then I saw it on DVD when it came on DVD. It's okay. And I never had any particular, need to see it again. I still don't. This one recaps some of that if you hadn't seen the first one. And then, like I said, I was expecting to really hate this one. And it's just, except for the stupid environmental crap, which again, they do it in all these movies in Hollywood. I don't care what your stance is on the environment and the arguments between those two, highly divisive political, stances. However, I can't stand it in movies, in Hollywood movies. It just gets on my nerves, and I don't like it. And the preaching, it's there. And it's the basic plot, but that was again the basic plot of the last one, and it was the basic plot of a lot of movies in Hollywood. So it's not the first ever. The action's okay; it moves very well. It doesn't mess around. Amber is chopped out of a big chunk of the middle of the film. Then she comes back a little bit later at the end because Mira is part of the Aquaman story, I guess, and they should have recast her if they were going to do that.
Do you think they consciously cut her out? I mean, that was the rumor I heard, but
maybe she had to go to the bathroom.
That's what it was. They have several scenes where they're going to the bathroom.
But it was very noticeable that she was missing from big parts of the movie.
I don't know about noticeable, but like when you do see her at the beginning on several scenes, she has no lines. They show her, or she'll like be doing something in like some of the flashbacks or whatever, and she has no to very little lines the whole movie, but especially early on. And later when she comes back in the big fights and all that stuff. She does a few things, and she says it, but she still has relatively limited lines till the end when it was necessary because, again, she's his wife and all that kind of, they got a baby and all that stuff,
Yeah.
But I don't see why they couldn't have just recast and reshot that, but You know, I
Well,
don't know.
weren't rumors swirling online? I saw a lot of people talking about it, about how, and especially now, I guess it's been formalized, like they have proof of it, that she was complaining about Jason Momoa. She said that he was drinking on set and making all these allegations against him. And so, you know, I've watched that float around on social media, and you got to think to yourself that that definitely impacted how many scenes she was in. I mean, the Momoa guy is a huge star and she's a nobody. So, you know, I don't know, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you're on a movie, all three of us, we get cast as lower characters in a movie that stars Al Pacino and Bobby De Niro. And one day we see Bobby walking around with an Irish whiskey. Do you run and go and tattletale? Like, I don't get it.
No, I got nothing for any of these Hollywood fools.
Yeah,
in
like
these movies. So
just mind your own business. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, like I say, Patrick Wilson's the best thing in the movie, and actually, the guy that plays Jimmy Woo in the Marvel movies is in this. He's the doctor guy, that's the scientist kid, who's working for Black Manta. Black Manta's one of my favorite Aquaman villain. Obviously, he's the ultimate Aquaman villain, but
Was he good in this?
he's the actor's good, but he's possessed the whole time. Sorry to spoiler, you know, by an old.
He's Hawkeyed.
He's possessed.
What's I meant, like Hawkeye in Avengers. Yeah.
Well, yeah, not similar, I guess. There was actually one funny bit where, you know, because of their brothers and stuff, Orm and Arthur. Arthur actually calls him Loki once, but they're really good together. The banter between those two and the action sequence between those two, surprisingly, are a really good part of the film that's just sort of a typical, you know, dopey, ridiculous action movie, silly superhero action movie, which is what it is. And if you like the first one, I'm not saying go see it. You might watch it one day when it comes on streaming. You might like it. If you didn't like the first one, I doubt you'll like this one. And that's about as strong a recommendation as I can give it. I thought it was okay. I didn't have a terrible time, except for some of the crap that I've mentioned. But yeah, it's kind of funny to see the DCEU end like this. And we got a new member. Scribe-Light's a new member. Oh, cool. Thank you, Larry, for that.
Okay, so there are a couple of things in the chat that I want to talk about. One is this comment. Princess Fiona says,
"Oh, good.
The ridiculous explosions undercutting every single serious moment in the first movie really ruined it for me. The reason why I highlighted this is because I just wanted to say that as a nerd, I'm not a geek, so I don't have all these years of experience with comics. This is why I don't watch the superhero movies. I found that when the superhero movies first came out, they weren't too bad and I could sit through them. But I found the later ones that people tried to make me watch with them were stupid. They were so many genres. They were so crammed. Like they were so busy. It was like a hoarder making a movie. There were so many ideas and genres stuffed into the movie that you couldn't enjoy yourself. And something that I talk with Pop Culture Republic about, we have spoken about this previously, and that is this idea of the 4K, which is this beautiful intensity of resolution, but also this idea, and I forget what the mechanism is called, but everything is in focus at once. And so when you have all of this stuff happening and your eye is trying to focus on all of these aspects, and all of the aspects are in focus, in visual focus, and then you have this incredibly crowded, hoarding-like experience with ideas and character and the things that are happening, it's just totally unenjoyable to me. I
think that's well, I was going to say, I think that's more of modern filmmaking, because, you know, you could always have done that years ago in terms of having crazy action all at once. It's just, you know, when if you're a photographer, that's when you have the f-stop really high, so everything's in focus. And, you know, say you have a low f-stop and you're taking a group picture, then half the people are blurry. But I think that's, you know, kind of like a Michael Bay ism, where you've got a bazillion things blowing up on the screen, which is fine for certain things, but you know, like war movies and that, it's much better for the viewer if you can focus, or whenever there's big action. And of course, they do it with a lot of the fight scenes too, where they chop up the fight scenes into a million pieces because the actors can't perform all the stunts, and the stunt people have to do them, so they're cutting, in and out, so they can kind of make it look like it's the main actor
Yeah, but
doing
there's
it.
something else going on, Mark, and I'm not sure what the technical jargon is because I'm not a geek, but I will tell you this. After studying photography in university, this is more than depth of field. When I'm watching The Lord of the Rings and I'm watching the battle scenes, they are perfect. Peter Jackson made them absolutely beautiful. They are flawless, and I enjoy them immensely. But there's something technical going on in these new superhero movies where, I don't know, it's like almost everything, everything feels like it's hyper in focus all at once, super IMAX, super 3D, and you don't even know where to look, like almost to the point, Mark, where I kind of feel sick when I'm watching the movie. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, and
Yeah.
I mean like a motion sickness almost.
And I think that's the fault of the director and
There
the
are exceptions,
cinematographer. Yeah.
but yeah, this movie,
That's
for
it.
example, will give you a headache if you're not into that sort of thing. However, in fairness, a superhero movie should be slam bang action. A lot of it, but you just gotta. If you don't sell the characters, then it's like anything else. It's not really. It's kind of hollow. Now, this is not Michael Bay hollow. It has a decent underlying tale at its core that carried over from the last movie in terms of with the two brothers, Orm and Arthur, and they're very good when they're together, when they're just talking. And even though I don't like him as Arthur, Momo, but Orm, played by Patrick Wilson, is terrific, and Patrick Wilson
Was he in
makes
the
those
first
scenes
movie?
work. Yeah, he was Ocean Master in the first one. He was Orm.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
And he looks more like Aquaman than that dude does. That's for sure. He is. I mean, he's got the perfect look for Aquaman. It's a shame he had to play Orm, but still, he's really, really good in this, and he makes Momo better in those scenes too. And all that stuff's pretty good. And then when they get into the action, the two of them together, it's pretty good. And it does work on some levels where you want. This movie has a lot of. I hate to use the term, but Star Wars was good. Now, Star Wars-esque spectacle, because comic book movies should have spectacle. They should be something that appeals to your inner 12-year-old, because most people started reading superhero comics when they were 8, 9, or 10, or 12. And so that's what I want to see. I want to see outrageous action with superheroes doing ridiculously unrealistic things like, basically throwing cars and doing ridiculous things that they shouldn't be, that are not realistic, but they're fun. And that's why so many people love the first Avengers film in 2012, and why it made over $1 billion is because it was something we'd never seen to that extent before, where a bunch of superpowered people were running around doing crazy superpowered type things. And then, of course, it became run of the mill after a while, after more and more of those films came out. But some of them were still really good. Some of those early Marvel MCU films were really good. Infinity War is one that is chock full of some of the most amazing visual, crazy off the page comic book battles ever. But it also has a great story in spite of the ending. And I'll stand it up. I will say that's one that anybody could be able to, unless you just don't like superheroes, anyone could enjoy as a cosmic romp, an action romp that has great characters and a good deep story. And it was the last one really that had that. Whereas Captain America: The Winter Soldier has some fantastic, great set pieces, but an extremely deep and complicated and good story. So you can do it within that format. There are some great exceptions, but since Infinity War in 2018, the genre just stopped caring, even though there's some decent bits of in-game, and now they're all pretty much pap. This movie is pretty much pap because it's the same old thing. I admire on the one hand James Wan directing it to where he says this does need to stay in its lane, be a genre comic booky type of film that is like watching a cartoon, that is not, it's preachy, but it's only from a couple of standpoints, but it is not overly serious, that is for fun, that is for kids. And I like that about it. It's just that other than certain things with the characters, there's not a lot of meat on the bone. The spectacle's not bad. But again, it's in that respect probably a little bit better than the first one, but it's just not the kind of thing. It's just we've seen too much of this kind of crap.
I
to
think
really
so.
care.
Boss, I have to interject because I just wanted to welcome our good friend Oliver
Oliver
Belamonte.
Belamonte.
Greetings and Merry Christmas to all. Oliver Belamonte says, everyone say Merry Christmas to Oliver Belamonte. Oliver, thank you for being our friend and thank you for supporting Clobberin Times. And I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, bud. And RRTNZ just walked through the door as well.
RR.
There's another cool comment here that I would like to bring up if you guys wouldn't mind. And that one is, could not be reached for further comment, says, save the whales. Could not be reached for further comment. I love this comment.
Hey, could not be reached. Good to see you.
I love this comment that you've made here because I agree with you because it doesn't approach it from a political standpoint. It approaches it from an idea standpoint. So, you know, in Star Trek, we don't hear about, you know, this and that and the other and all of the politics behind saving the whales. Just these aliens show up and they say, okay, where are the whales? And so I think that there's a line that you can cross. I think that if people want to behave like Jacques Cousteau and write Aquaman, I think that people would be truly into it and would have a great time. I think where we're crossing over the line is with this idea of corporate hegemony. And I've spoken a lot about this in the past, but the idea of corporations shaping your political thoughts and your feelings and chiding you, admonishing you. It's not coming from an artist like Peter Jackson. It's not coming from an artist like Leonard Nimoy or someone specific. It's coming from this corporate mixed bag of crap of how much can they get out of that IP. And so I think the messaging is off, and I think people can read that it's not sincere. They don't want to be admonished, and they don't want to have a bunch of Hollywood nincompoops telling them what to think or what to believe. I really, truly, sincerely believe that if this movie were made by someone who was very passionate about a specific issue like pollution in the oceans, for instance, I think a lot of people would be receptive to watching a movie like that. I think that where it crosses the line is that the voices are coming from the corporation and that they become far too preachy and hegemonic, trying to control your thoughts, admonishing you, and speaking from a place that not only is uninformed, but it's insincere. And I think that's why people are like, they're pushing it away more so than they did in other generations because it's so powerful in this generation. And it's also equally as uninformed and insincere. So I hope that makes sense.
Well, this is something that's been a cause celeb for Hollywood for decades. So it's old news. It's not even like some more of your modern quote unquote woke crap. It's not that. This is old. So it's been in a lot of their movies. And when it's center stage in a movie, it's annoying. When it's just there as a
plot line.
Say what?
Is that the major plot line?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Except I mean, it is.
Without getting into too many details, but
Aquaman's Orange Brother and Band and Aquaman 2, Lost Kingdom is like Marvel's Thor and Loki. Oliver, it is sort of like that. In fact, it's handled better in some ways. I mean, I could spoiler it, I guess. I mean, who cares? But the thing is, and remember it was in the first movie. Did you see you saw the first movie, right?
It's been so long.
Greg, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Sorry, Mark, what was it?
No, Merry Christmas, Greg. No, thank you. Yep. I mean, it's been so long since I saw that movie, and I just kind of ignored it and didn't really like it. So I didn't pay attention to it. Really.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
it was mentioned in the first
never
movie.
Watched it again. So
well, the whole
maybe
point,
I'll watch this movie again if I do go see the.
It was in the first movie a lot because remember the whole point was Atlantis hates the surface world because because they pollute and all this other kind of crap, and they make the big deal about it. Which again, this has been going on in Aquaman comics for decades and days. It's not like it's never been, and Hollywood's been doing it and everything for the longest time, also. So
Namor had the same stuff when John Byrne took over Namor and he had that corporation. That was one of the big plot lines in that comic.
It's been going on. Namor and Aquaman have been,
It kind of makes sense if you're in the ocean. I mean, and everyone's dumping on you. I mean,
in this case, however, the Lost Kingdom created this energy source called why can't I Opal Mars Monkey Mars
Monkey Max.
It's some
Hell.
they named it. They gave it some kind of fancy name, and believe it or not, I'm forgetting what it's called. But it was the primary plot of the movie that they were pumping it, and it was destroying the planet. So there was a big war, and that's why they banished the two brothers running the kingdom, fought over it, and there was a big war fought there. And the bad guy who was they were trying to reason with him, hey, you're destroying the whole planet with this stuff, and he wouldn't listen to him. And so they've been banishing him and used like some magic to to banish him, and because this guy was using he was using this stuff to turn his army into like dead like deadites, almost like zombie warriors and stuff. So they had a big war, and he ended up banishing his brother for doing that. And then they couldn't there's no way to get rid of the stuff. There was tons and tons and tons of it. So they hid it in the Lost Kingdom. They hid it down there so no one could ever use it because it was very dangerous. And if you use that fuel, it's just so destructive. That was the plot. And of course, Black Manta, the scientist that he hired to go down there, he was looking for stuff. He wanted to, he wants to kill Aquaman, right? So that's all he cares about. And he found this trident that was possessed by that guy. And the scientist guy found it. Black Manta got hold of it and becomes possessed by the guy, and he gets all these powers with it. And he brings his crew down there, and they start using the stuff for these vehicles and making this Atlantean-based technology with all these vehicles. He's making an army with it. And of course, we find this out, and this, Black Manta doesn't care. He's going to release it on the world and let the world burn. And even this scientist guy's like, but that's not good. We can't do that. And he said, what the hell? We're doing it anyway. May as well just do it faster. The world's doing it anyway. That kind of crap. So
yeah.
Anyway, hey, party. Let's see. How do you say that?
Party
Bonza?
Bonsai.
Party Bonza.
Bonza.
Hey there.
Bonza.
Yeah.
Bonza. Party Bonza.
Bonza.
Yeah. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Have a Merry Christmas to you. So basically, that's your basic plot. There, Black Manta wants to kill Aquamomo. Since the first film, Aqua Bro is we lost. Got a garbage game. Aqua Bro is
Are you watching the football game at the same
not anymore.
time?
It's over. Oh God damn it!
Do the Howard Cosell voice.
I don't feel like it. They lost that game. They could go straight to HE hockey sticks. This team is done. They're almost mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, and they lost. The worst about it is they lost to the goddamn Los Angeles Crams, and I hate the Crams. Sorry.
But Derek Carr had 25 fantasy points if you started him as your fantasy quarterback.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? My son just texted me. We should have started Derek Carr.
Oh, you didn't have him?
25. We had him on the bench, so I'm blaming.
Agonizer, please.
Good. I'm just kidding. Sorry about that. So yeah, anyway, that's your basic plot. Is that Black Manta gets the power of this trident? He's going to release this crap. He's using the Atlantean technology that he gets knowledge of to make his little army. He wants to use it to destroy everything, but his basic thing is he wants to kill Aqua Bro. Quite frankly, who doesn't want to kill him? I want to kill him, and I never, anyway. But in order to find out where Black Manta is, he has to go get his brother Orm out of that prison thingy, whatever. But again, the best stuff is between him and Orm. I actually like that stuff because I like Patrick Wilson. Good actor. He was even great as Night Owl with Dan Dreberg in that Snyder's stupid Watchmen movie.
I like that movie, but yeah, it's okay. You ruined the ending for me.
Dude, I'm glad I ruined it for you, though. Ruined the movie for him. I'm so proud.
He was great in that, though. Yeah, he was
Is
good.
that the superhero movie where there's a guy with an eyeball in his forehead and he walks around naked?
It's not an eyeball in his forehead. It's the chemical signal for symbol for atoms or something like whatever. But
Dr. Manhattan.
Yes, Dr. Manhattan is blue and he walks around naked.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's based on one of the greatest comics ever made called
Just
Watchmen.
walking the dinosaur and he doesn't get in trouble?
Well, He's
He can
godlike.
do whatever he wants,
He
basically.
can do whatever he wants. He's a god.
Including walk the dinosaur. That's great.
See, the thing is, in the comic, it worked. It made sense. When Alan Moore first described it in
Yeah.
1985, he says, well, we've got Dr. Manhattan who just, walks around naked because he just doesn't care. And he said, I know if I was Superman, they would tell me not to walk around naked. The difference is, that's fine in the comic book, but on a 90-foot IMAX screen, Hack Snyder, a big blue wiener just is laughed at. And
imagine what it would be like to be that actor. Like if he had to do a kissing scene or something, he would have to be like, dead puppies, dead puppies,
he was
dead
CG.
Puppies.
He was CGI.
He was CGI'd, so
yeah, and he's got no emotion too. It's a very interesting character if you read.
No, I mean
comic,
he did a good job with that, but I just think you could have sacrificed one thing about accuracy to the comic, since he sacrificed so many other things, and put pants on him. Wouldn't have killed anything. It wouldn't have hurt the comic.
Yeah, the idea is that he's evolved so high. It's like, who cares if not only if you're bald, but who cares if you're wearing clothes, right? Who cares what you look like? He's just evolved into a higher being where it doesn't matter, right? So, but then they do draw him a lot of times with wearing the bikini briefs, I guess.
In the comic,
yeah.
You mean the banana hammock?
Yeah, he should have just
the
done
budgie smuggler.
Yes, the Speedo.
They ruined the ending of that. RTNZ as someone who was once the world's leading authority and insane fanatic for Watchmen. That's me. I say that somewhat not with much modesty, granted. They ruined. I hated Snyder's ending of the Watchmen movie, what he did to it. And Mark liked it until I did.
Yeah, to explain it. Yeah, I did kind of like that change initially. Yeah, and I think what he should have done was he should have rained down clam pizza on everyone instead of squid. But that would have been
so grody. Why do you have to talk about sea tongues?
Well, yeah, you get enough gross stuff in Aquaman.
Well, squid is pretty gross too, right? I mean,
grody
yeah,
Max, man.
It was probably unnecessary to do the movie, but it was also inevitable. Hollywood, Ravenscroft. I mean,
it's the atomic structure of hydrogen on Dr. Manhattan's forehead.
But yeah, that's a
forehead.
Symbol.
I don't know.
Hydrogen atom. Yeah,
I've never watched it, and I have not read the Watchmen comics.
It's from the comic. The comic, of course, the more Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons one only is a masterpiece. Even though I look back now and it's as deconstruction. But let's see. But it is one of the greatest comics ever made, even though it kind of cost a lot of trouble. Michael says, I have to disagree. I do like Snyder's ending. The original comic ripped off the Outer Limits. That's a very simplistic view of it, Michael. I hate to tell you this. First of all, you can't disagree with me about Watchmen because I own it. Nobody can. But you could try, but you can't. But I'm just teasing Michael, by the way. I'm just kidding. But it didn't. It ripped off certain basic plot of it, but that's far more. It did far more than that. And the way he changed it, framing Dr. Manhattan was moronic. In so many ways. Ask Mark if I didn't ruin it for him when I explained it to him.
Yeah, you explained it very well. I was very upset when you explained it so well because I'm like Michael. I did like originally I thought, oh well, that ending actually worked better because how are they going to do the squid ending? And the crazy thing is, in that horrendous Watchmen TV show, the one decent episode was the one where they had the squid in it, and they actually pulled the squid off pretty well in that episode.
Salty Traveling Sea. Hello there, my friend. Good to see you. Enjoying your Doctor Who videos.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, indeed. Give my love to Purple. I saw her in a video with you. Yeah. No, I'm just, by the way, I'm just giving Mark a hard time.
But I do like the movie, and the comedian is done really well, and great actors, and there's a lot of great stuff about that movie. That prison scene is great, and
I actually like that they ripped up that the idea of ripping off Outer Limits was a good thing to rip off for that story. When I say rip off, he did use the idea from it, but I thought it worked brilliantly in the comic. Go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
No, I mean I think there's a lot to like about that movie. I do think, and especially when you've got Tales of the Black Freighter, if you get the cut with that interspliced, I think Snyder really did care about Watchmen and did really want to do a good job with that. We won't talk about Man of Steel or anything else, but I think he went into it, and of course he did want to do a good job with Superman. Just fundamentally misunderstood the character. Actually,
he didn't care. He didn't even like Superman. He said it in an interview.
No, well, that's misunderstanding the character, right? I mean,
but there's a difference between misunderstanding. I mean, I can respect someone not understanding something. That's human. What I don't expect is they give you the job to do it, and your first thing out of your stupid pie hole is, I always thought Superman was a bit of a dork. I never really liked him. Well, good. You shouldn't be directing the movie. Go screw yourself, you piece of. I'm sorry, I don't like
maybe
that.
Watchmen, right? Yeah, but maybe Watchmen is more up. It's deconstructing.
It is. He loves Watchmen.
It's more up his lane. Yeah.
It is. Then he got that wrong too. But I tell you what, he did some things right. The casting, the casting was mostly great, except for maybe Ozymandias.
With Jackie Earle Haley.
Wow. Jackie Earle Haley was fantastic as Rorschach.
Yeah.
I give him credit for that more than Snyder, though, because he tested for it. The full uncut version of the Snyder movie proves that it takes more than just putting the visual on the screen to adapt a comic. It does. I mean, I like the full uncut. I like certain things about it. I just hate the ending. Framing Dr. Manhattan for everything was just so stupid. And plus, there's some other things in there that were annoying, Michael, which, for example, some of the fight scenes, he couldn't, the whole point of Watchmen was to show that in real life, if people dressed up, Dr. Manhattan is the one outlier. He's a supernatural being, right? With the superpowers, the ability to manipulate matter. Everybody else has no powers. So they're basically normal schlubs walking around in colorful costumes, which means they could be hurt. The costumes are not, the whole point of Watchmen was to show what would happen in real life if two things happened. One, costume vigilantes existed, but they were just people. And two, a supernatural being of godlike abilities came along in the late 50s and changed the social structure of the world. And it told the story, both of those stories interwoven in one alternate history of the planet Earth up to 1985. That's what Moore was doing in deconstructing superhero, paradigms and all this kind of stuff too. So he did that. He did it brilliantly. And the whole point of it was superheroes. I mean, these people in these costumes would look, hey, Eugene Bird, hello there, would look kind of weird, would be kind of clumsy. And the fight scenes would not be, he's got these fight scenes that are like slow motion, matrixy crap where people are flying through the air like a crouching tiger and doing all these slick moves. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not how they fight in the comic. In the comic, they're more organic, actual. I mean, Rorschach sneaks up on people and strangles them. He's basically,
yeah.
And nobody can fight like Batman other than Ozymandias. And so I hated the fight scenes in Watchmen that Snyder, there's a scene in the comic where Rorschach falls 5 stories through a bunch of, when they catch him and he lands and breaks his leg and they beat the crap out of him. In the movie, same deal. He falls, hits the ground, and then he jumps up when the cops get around him and goes Bruce Lee on 20 cops. Rorschach can't do that. That's like, Zack Snyder, I remember watching the movie and I yelled at the screen. So you are an idiot. You totally missed the point of this comic. And so from that point on, I didn't trust anything he did in the movie because he's a moron who did not understand what he was reading. Remember the scene in The Fish Called Wanda? One of the greatest, hilarious comic, one of the greatest scenes where, you have the very pretentious ex-CIA guy who's a real dork, brilliantly played by Kevin Kline. And he was bragging about reading Nietzsche and all this kind of stuff. And he got in an argument with his girlfriend in the movie. And she called him an ape. He says, apes don't read Nietzsche. She said, yes, they do, Otto. They just don't understand it. And that's basically here. Hack Snyder read Watchmen. He just didn't understand it because he's a goddamn idiot. Oh, sorry. Sean, Merry Christmas, everyone. If you feel so inclined, I would love to hear Raquel read my little poem tonight. If not, that's okay. It's okay with me if it's okay with Raquel.
Oh, my goodness. You want me to read the whole thing? Like for everyone? Oh, my. Okay. Can you give me a minute or two while I just go and retrieve it
do you
from
feel
my
like doing it, though? I mean,
Twitter?
It's up to you. If you don't mind.
I consider it a great honor to be asked to read something. I just hope I've only read it through once, so I hope I don't butcher it. But let me go get it, Sean Carter. I'll be right back. And Sean Carter, thank you so much for sending these gifts to Clobby and keeping his channel going. It's your generous donations that make this show work, and they also help my friend who's retired, and this is his little hobby project, and it's really cool that you do that. So thank you for your generosity, Sean. Let me go get it, okay?
Cool, go for it. That'd be great. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, as long as you don't mind doing it. Thank you, Sean Carter, for that. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay. What do you want me to rant about now? No, I'm just kidding. What do you can rant? I'll let you do a rant since I've done one. I didn't expect to do a Watchmen rant.
No, that's what happens. That's what makes the show's so fun, right? I mean, I still do like the movie, though. I got it. I know. You're right. You're right on it. You know that, Jack. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about it. I mean, but I kind of just don't overlook it and say, "Oh, damn it, that shouldn't have been in there." But
even I like it on certain levels. You know that.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to like Rorschach too, right? Moore was furious.
Alan Moore hates that people like Rorschach.
Like Rorschach, yeah, you weren't supposed to like Rorschach.
I can't believe Alan Moore is such capable of such, in some cases, innovation as a writer, brilliance as a writer, is such a simpleton sometimes. He really is.
Well, he just can't understand that people. He can't comprehend. How people.
That's what I'm saying.
To a character, yeah.
You could love a character and not. I mean, just because you love a character doesn't mean you want to go out and do the things that character does. He's an idiot. Steven says, on a somewhat related note, have you ever seen the Lost Aquaman pilot starring Justin Hartley from 2006? No, I haven't. I've heard about it. You haven't?
I have. It was Apple.
It was pretty
Apple
good,
TV
despite the fact that it never turned into a series, says Steven. No, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it, sir.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. And Hartley was great as Green Arrow, too, actually, in Smallville. I thought he did a nice job as it's a different type of Green Arrow, but there's some nice scenes in there, and he's a good actor, and he actually looked like Aquaman back then. Yeah. So it's I don't know if you can still get that pilot anywhere, but it was available for free on Apple on iTunes for a while. It's just like I think it was free. They're just giving it away.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still available. You probably can find it on the YouTubes, I'm sure. It's an interesting watch. Yeah. And then that's when they started bringing all the superheroes into Smallville. And they could have costumes, but not Superman. So he couldn't fly. Yeah. And actually, who ended up playing? Wasn't it the guy that played Reacher ended up playing Aquaman on Smallville? I think.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
Played Reacher.
That was him, right?
That guy's hot.
I'm not into him too much personally. He's not my type.
I'm 100% into him. He's so manly. He's not a pretty boy. He's not a Brad Pitt. He's not a George Clooney. And he's not a meathead. He's just he's perfect.
I hear you, Michael. Alan Moore does amaze me with that stuff. He doesn't understand his own. Well, it's just like he said in an interview recently when he hates it when people walk up to him and say they love Rorschach because you're not supposed to love Rorschach because Rorschach, he hates Rorschach's politics. He wrote him as a commentary on Steve Ditko's Mr. A and all this other stuff, and objectivism and things like that. Well, you know what? I love Rorschach, and I don't drop people down elevator shafts like he does or do the things he does or break people's fingers in public. I love a lot of characters. I love Darth Vader. I don't want to run around force strangling people either. Although if I could, maybe I'm just kidding. The point is, you can love a character. You don't have to behave like them, Alan. You 70-year-old simpleton.
And plus, what he did with the one scene where, the famous scene with the saw. Was it he gives him the saw?
Oh, they ruined that.
Yeah, but but that's why people like Rorschach because of what he does to a criminal who does and especially that's the worst kind. I'm not going to say it, but pretty much one of the worst crimes imaginable. No one's going to be angry at Rorschach, right? I mean, that just endears him to certain people or certain crowds. Just leave it at that. But
well, he was different when he wrote Watchmen because he even talked about he based him on Steve Ditko's objectivism and Ayn Rand and all that kind of stuff. But he was more tolerant of opposing views back then. I heard him in many interviews. Now he's just a nut. Good night. Oh, Ravenscroft saying good night?
Yeah, Ravenscroft is saying good night. Ravenscroft, I just want to wish you and your marvelous girlfriend a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope it's a wonderful one for you.
Happy, Merry Christmas to you. Of course, some of our British friends say Happy Christmas sometimes. Happy and Merry Christmas to you and yours, Ravenscroft. Max Redstone, what's up, buddy? He says, I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick dumb ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. What are you just trying? Are you trying to bait?
It's because you're a dumbass.
And I had a highlighted comment there from Sean Carter. Sean Carter, could you please let me know when you're going to come back? You said that you have your phone in your pocket. Please let me know when you're going to come back, because I've just found your beautiful 'Twas the Night Before Christmas rewritten. I have a copy of it now and I can read it. But I'm not going to read it until you come back.
Make sure. Sean, you don't have to do any super chat, any that kind of stuff. Don't be, just pop into the chat, and when we see it, that you're ready to hear it, we'll go. So until then, we'll wait. We'll wait for you.
All systems go. I have it in front of me now, so I'll just wait for you.
Yes. All right. So we'll wait for that. We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you.
Oh, you have your earphones in. Okay, here it is.
Oh, okay. You ready? Okay, let's go.
Okay, so folks, this is only the second time I've read it. I hope I don't butcher it. Sean Carter sometimes shares his writing with me. And one night, one night, he sent me his adaptation of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So this was written by Sean Carter. Obviously, he was inspired by the original story, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And he did such a great job. So I just want to say thank you to Sean for always sharing his authorship with me, for trusting me with the beautiful things that he writes. So let's do this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the ship, not a yeoman was stirring, not even Rand's hips. The engines were shut down by Scotty with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The crewmen were nestled all snug in their quarters. They had done all they could for the ship to support her, and Bones with some brandy and Spock with his lyre, and I in my cabin for the night to retire. When out of the hull there rose a great noise, I sprang from my bed and called Spock and McCoy. Away to the bridge I ran with a dash, as klaxon bells rang and warning bells flashed. The moon on the view screen held an eerie green glow and gave a feeling of doom to the planet below. When what do Spock's censoring did something appear, but an enormous ship that filled us with fear. I called to Uhura, hail that ship up ahead. Let's hope that it's Santa, or we'll surely be dead. More rapid than subspace came the boisterous reply, and he popped on the view screen with a twinkling eye. Now Kirk, now Spock, now Scott and McCoy, now Sulu, Uhura, and Chekhov, the boy, to the bow of the ship, to the back of the tail. Now smile, everyone, have some Romulan ale. As Finney's escape pod before the ion storm flies, he flew his great ship all over the sky. So high up in orbit, the great ship he flew, and we knew this was Santa come just for the crew. And then Spock detected a noise quite dull. It must have been Santa trying to dock with the hull. As I canceled the alert and away went the sound, out the air vent, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in a spacesuit all shiny and gray, and I ordered security to put their phasers away. A smile on his face and a list of names scribbled. He looked like Serrano Jones trying to sell us a tribble. His gadgets, how they twinkled. The tech, how it varied. What possible wonders could be in that bag buried? He passed out the gifts, all tied with a bow, and even on Spock, I detected a glow. Out came the presents, to one and to all. Each one was just perfect, not too big or too small. He had joy on his face with a wonderful grin, and his space helmet on where his hat should have been. He was cheerful and happy, a refreshing surprise, for we often met danger on our dear Enterprise. With a flick of his wrist and a push of a button, the whole crew received gifts just all of a sudden. He spoke not a word, but we all heard his thoughts. I bring good tidings and joy to these brave astronauts. Then he opened a box from which came a faint ray, and he smiled at me as he faded away. Aboard his ship once again, it was time to depart, and he left us all happy with warmth in our hearts. And we all heard his hail as he flew out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean Carter.
Thank you so much. Nicely done, sir.
That's excellent, excellent, excellent work.
if I had an applause thing, yeah, I would give it to you, buddy. Thank you so much. New friends have arrived. Let's see here. Or no, they were already here. They were already here, but still, friends have given some super chats. Thank you, Michael Beacom. You're too kind. Says Merry Christmas to all. Thank you so much for that, buddy. And RRTNZ says, let's see, Bobby, we disagree on Man of Steel. We agree on Snyder generally. He reads but misunderstands comics and reproduces panels, scenes on screen. Bull versus Shite, as I call it, not Batman versus Superman, since Batman and Superman are not in that movie, is a total misunderstanding of Dark Knight Returns. He doesn't understand. Yeah, but the thing is, look, we can disagree all the time, and it's never a problem. You know, around here, Man of Steel is a fundamentally not just misunderstanding; it's disrespecting the Superman and everything about him, and it's I hate it the most because hey, Alaric Harrison, good to see you. But yeah,
Alaric, happy Christmas.
Yeah.
I've waged that war since before since before Man of Steel soiled scenes in 2013. So, but I hear you. And I thank you so much.
Pooh. Sean Carter says, thank you, Raquel. That was so good. I wish that I would have had more time to practice it. That's only the second time that I've ever read it.
Well,
but I just want you to know that you did such a beautiful job reinterpreting that story for Star Trek. I just think you're wonderful, and I love your Star Trek stories, and I hope one day you're going to share them with the world. No pressure. You know that I will never put pressure on you, but I just want you to know how talented I think you are and how much I enjoy your wonderful stories, especially this one. And I'm sorry, I had to read it off of a dark screen, and it's only the second time. I wish I could have done it perfectly for you, my wonderful friend. Thank you for the beautiful story.
Well, Lark liked the timing of it. Look at that. Yeah,
just sat down. Great. Yeah.
Hot chocolate. Good. So there you go. Okay. Well, for all those, thank you all so much for those wonderful super chats. And now a random sampling of some fun clips for your entertainment for all of you.
Oh, wait. Sorry. What? First, we have to welcome Fluffy Tea-Cat. Fluffy Tea-Cat.
Hello, Fluffy Tea-Cat.
Meow. And also our marvelous friend Penny is going to bed, and we are a part of Penny's nighttime routine, like a regular real radio show. And awesome. I just want to tell Penny that how much I appreciate her and what an honor it is that we are her nighttime routine, like a regular old-fashioned radio show. We love you, Penny. Have a wonderful, Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. We'll see you in the New Year, our wonderful friend.
Good night, Penny. Thank you so much, my dear. Merry Christmas to you and yours, my love. It's so great to see you. And Maximum Redstone says, "Good King Wenceslas, how's his name? Wenceslas. Is it Wenceslas?
Good King
looked out and he saw a dumbass." Well, he sees me a lot. So
isn't it Wenceslas?
I don't know.
I think it's Good King Wenceslas.
Well, here you go, folks. This is for all of you. Well, for all of us, of course, but I usually I'm trying to adopt the habit of, giving a little clip of something when we get a super chat. We've got a bunch of them, a number of them tonight. So here we go. Random super chat goodness. Clip goodness for super chats. Thank you.
Captain, I see no reason to stand here and be insulted.
We battle one.
Surely that.
Oh.
Inconceivable. 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 Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
What about you?
What about me?
Why don't you go?
You are expendable.
And you're not?
No, I'm not. I am not expendable. I'm not stupid. And I'm not going.
Daddy.
As good as your word.
Aye, sir. The more they overthink the plumbing, the easier it is to stop up the drain.
It is green. No bloody A, B, C, or D.
And they probably redesigned the whole sick bay, too. I know engineers, they love to change things.
Everything that guy just says bullshit.
Crazy.
Draw that man in a chicken suit.
It's the Chicken Man! Get those nerds! 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 What?
Let's see, Stephen. What did you say earlier? You can watch the Lost Aquaman pile on HBO Max for the provided. Yes, a subscription. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I was never inclined to watch it, but okay.
So everyone in the chat is saying Wencesless. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if people actually pronounce it that way. Do they? Like when they're singing it? I don't know. I wouldn't even know about Good King Wenceslas if it weren't for the song. You know what I'm saying, folks? And I just wanted to have one request before we release this year back into the wild. Could I have another bitch slap of Paul Foster, please?
Of course you may. This is the year of it's that time of good cheer and fun and loving and caring and yeah.
Crazy. Draw that man in a chicken suit.
Your agonizer, please.
Is because you're a dumbass.
Groovy.
I miss the old days when I had my soundboard at BTR and I could play. You couldn't get in trouble for anything. I could play whatever I wanted, and I played some crazy shite. Oh man, and I played music and just whatever. Yeah, can't do that no more.
Wild
It's just
West.
so wonderful watching Paul get hugged that way at this time of year. It just puts me in the Christmas spirit.
It's just not very nice.
I'm gonna have you removed as the president of his fan club.
Oh shite! Poor old Paul. I like Paul. Paul's a good dude. We should, Mark? You should, if you could have given her a special Christmas present and clipped him getting shot by James Bond.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh no, poor Foster. Yep.
Yeah.
Not just shot, by the way. Shot with a ski. I mean a ski pole.
Yeah.
Thingy.
Ouch.
Remember that? A gun. He had Bond had a gun in his ski. What do they call the things that you hold in their hands to push the skis?
Ski pole.
Ski pole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it says it's okay, Clobby. I posted my comment for you just in case you were. No, I appreciate that, and I just never got around to seeing that though, Stephen. But thank you. I shall. I just always forget about it.
Okay, since you guys are all talking about this, who is Good King Wenceslas?
I know he's in the carol.
Obviously, he's
in the carol, and that's all I know.
That's all I know about him. Yeah,
that would be such a cool thing if someone could provide some information on this Christmas Carol for us, because we actually don't care about him unless we understand his story. So, who is King Wenceslas?
The what now? I don't. First, I heard about him. For me.
Oh, really? You didn't have to sing that song when you were young?
Yeah,
I
always
did.
sang the song in Catholic school. Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah, you definitely sing that song in Catholic school, like for sure.
Yeah, Good King Wenceslas. I can't remember how he says.
Wenceslas. But I never pronounced it that way when I had to sing that in choir or in chapel. I just did Wenceslas. West Kegel, West Kegel.
West.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart. How are you?
What's up, buddy?
Blue-eyed samurai, A++. Princess Fiona has a member chat, boss.
Okay. Someone was asking. I saw some questions that I meant to star.
Oh, I don't know, honey.
Thank you. I forgot to start using my Chad to recommend Blue Eye Samurai A++. Blue Eye Samurai. What? Give me more. Fiona,
I don't know Blue Eye Samurai either.
I don't know what that is. Fluffy T Cat. I don't remember. You were saying something about. I can't think of the first issue of this thing said Clobbering time. It was F. Was it F? No, not an FF number 2. It was like more like 20 something, 21 or 22 or 23, somewhere up in there. I'm terrible with numbers. May have been 22, but I don't quote me on that. It could be way off, but it was. Yeah, I could. Don't trust my stupid memory, but Somewhere up in there. But thank you
Max,
for that question.
don't
Sorry,
have a brain aneurysm. Everything is going to be okay. I speak English. I lived as an adopted and fully assimilated Greek. I've just been learning my mother tongue, which is Irish. I live in a country that is bilingual, so half the stuff I say is French, and everything has a French label. There are lots of languages in this world, and I'm not sure where your guy is from, but you should probably provide his dates because nobody cares about that Christmas Carol now that they're done Catholic school.
Fluffy,
I mean, what if he's a good guy? What if he's a good guy? Teach us.
Fluffy, I know it's an early 20-something, 22 maybe, but I don't know. You can check though. Yeah.
Right, RRTNZ. I think that's even slurred when you play it on a woodwind. Wenceslas. It's not Wenceslas. It's Wenceslas. In the carol, I think, especially if you play it on a woodwind. Anyway, we're going to give poor Max, who is a King Wenceslas aficionado, we're going to give him a brain aneurysm.
So Blue Eye Samurai, it's an anime, obviously, right? Fiona, did you say that was an anime, dear? I don't watch much anime.
Yep.
Yeah, 21 is definitely the first hate monger. That is correct, Fluffy. Great stuff.
I have a nice graphic to show that Gwagnar did and sent me. So
I love Gwaggy.
So I got a couple of Trek ones too. So Gwagnar sent this. Yep.
So cool.
Really well done. Yeah.
Stuff Mark's Clam Peeps.
This stuff. Mark's Clam Pizza almost starts to taste good.
Nice.
So Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year.
I want that Hulk.
What's he drinking? What's Hulk drinking there?
He is
I can't read it.
drinking Old Bajoran.
Old Bajoran.
Look, you don't even understand what Gwag is capable of.
That's
you need
amazing.
to zoom
No,
in
I'm trying
on
to read
that.
with my glasses. Well, I have it. I can zoom in on my.
Zoom in on it because
sent the file.
Greg puts in details that'll blow your mind. Want to see
Yeah, let me-
mine? Look at this. I'll change my avatar. Look at what he did for me. Edit avatar. Gwaggy made a full book. Gwaggy made a copy of my book in miniature.
Here, I'll make you full screen. Yep.
Look at
Very
that.
cool.
Like the guy is so
I got
cool.
one too. I got one too after you can show those. Oh, not anime, but animated. It is a French-U.S. production. It's gorgeous, so beautifully done, and it is in English. Okay. Oh, thank you, Princess. And where might one find that?
I like this one. Happy Trek.
It's cute.
Fluffy
But you have
T,
to
you're
put
obviously
yourself in there.
Fluffy T, you're obviously up. We're obviously of the same stripe. We both love Kirby FF, so that's cool. Great to meet you. Oh, nice. I like that. Who did that?
Yeah, that was just on the interwebs, but yeah, very nice job.
That's
Whoever
cute.
did that. Yeah.
Larry has sent the boss a gift right now.
Oh.
Larry. There we go.
Larry. Well, we Fluffy T. I don't know if you know, but we celebrate Kirby year round here, especially in August. I have Jack Kirby month, so hang with us. Hang with me because any Kirby fan is a pal of mine. Thank you, Larry, buddy. He says a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer down your pants. This is my slogan from now on. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hail Clobberanimos. Larry, you the man, pal. Thank you.
I believe you won the internet for the evening, Larry. There will be no more
Love it.
interneting. You won the internet.
Love it. Max Redstone, thank you, buddy. He says a bunch of dots and then has had a stroke. I hope you didn't really.
He's stroking out. I knew it.
Well, let's give them some let's see, some video. A little video prize. Here's one I know that Max will like.
Cass, Super Cass.
Brain and brain. What is brain?
But Max will really love this one.
Is because you're a dumbass.
Larry.
And they probably redesigned the whole sick bay, too. I know engineers, they love to change things.
I have had enough of you!
Shout out to our buddy Maddie's daddy there.
Yeah.
Steve looks so good. Our Thor in Vegas.
Fluffy, that is a very true statement. Jack Kirby did work for the Fleischer Studios, drawing Popeye cartoons. At that time, he was still just Jakob Kurtzberg, of course. He was not Jack Kirby yet. Went by several names before that, but it's great to see you. Let's see. What's going on? Oh, we're caught up now? Let's see. Yes, we're caught up.
Mars Monkey Max, that's par for the course. You got to show up to Saturday Night Star Trek. That's just the beginning of the crap we do.
Yepper indeedishness. So
I do have some of those old Sears catalogs to show. I don't know if anyone's interested.
Oh boy, we got some
catalogs.
yeah.
Let's go shopping. Old school.
Who wants to go shopping down memory lane with Mark? He he has done this on a few occasions. Remember, if you're not old, you'll still get a kick out of this. But if you're old, you remember when your mom would buy the Sears catalog,
mm-hmm.
and she wouldn't let you have it and drive you crazy. And finally, when she got rid of it, you would just look at the toys, and all you cared about was the toys. Well, Mark has shown those before. This is one he said we haven't seen before, right?
I'm going to eat a chocolate. I'm going to be on mute. I shall return.
I've been doing that all night, so yeah.
I also have a 78 J.C. Penney.
So this is we haven't seen this one before, right?
Yeah, these were I dug out of the basement. 81 Sears and also 83 Sears.
Nice.
These wish books are just the best, but I figured I'd start with let's go to 1980. 1980 was a pretty good year.
Okay.
Put this on there.
I want to show Wagnar's, but before you do that,
sure.
One thing I want to show Wagnar's Christmas card to me, and I'll be right back. You still there?
You knocked me out. That's okay.
Oh shit!
But did he slap you like you're Paul Foster?
Yeah. At least you can hide yourself again. At
least I can hide myself back. Yeah.
I was thinking about how like I take something off for a minute. I thought it was. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway,
that's all right. Yep.
Damn it.
Damn it, Mark.
No, damn it, me in this case. All right. Thanks, Santa. I've always wanted a canine. Affirmative, master. Meow. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone, from Canine and the Doctor. That even though he's now turned into a pile of rocks, you're not the Doctor. Where is the Doctor? Ah, shut up, you little tin dog. Merry Christmas, Clobby, and have a fantastic New Year. Gwagnar, thank you for this. I love it.
I love Gwagnar.
And you have a great Christmas too, buddy. Thank you. This is wonderful.
We love you, Gwagnar.
Affirmative, master. Stop sharing. Okay, now go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. We got
I'm an imbecile.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I can prove it. I
have 2 chocolates instead
I have
of
proof
one.
on file. Have more.
Get out of town. I'll put you in the agony booth.
I'm already there. Called life. Like not that I have one, but you know what I mean. All right, everybody, who's ready for some catalog fun? We do this every Christmas, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It's our Christmas tradition of Clobbering Times to have Mark show. Oh man, look at the football jackets. Oh God, beautiful. Yeah. You don't even have to be a sports ball fan. Those cool, colorful jackets.
It's tough to get the camera.
1980. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so old. I was 16. And getting ready and going to, and I've just seen like Empire Strikes Back 40 times at the theater.
Save $2.
Probably on like 15. Save $2.
The Steelers here. And this you couldn't get jerseys back then. It was tough to get team. I mean, it wasn't
Boo Steelers,
stuff, but it was not. You couldn't get a jersey. You couldn't get the stuff that you can get today. So this is pretty darn cool.
Let's see. Raiders beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl that year.
The Crams, the Cowboys.
Hate the Crams. I hated the Crams even then.
Look at that parka. Oh, Steelers, Cowboys. we'll skip to the toys, but I figured
Boo Steelers.
I haven't opened this up since 1980, so let's see. Well, maybe I've opened it before.
Eugene Bird said lingerie section. Now you're talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Son Lee, hey there. Welcome.
Look at this. Look at this. Cowboys jeans, right?
Cowboy.
Match pocket perm pressed jeans and striped suspenders.
I was when I liked the Cowboys because of Tom Landry and Roger Staubach.
Yeah.
Although that was when Staubach retired. I don't even know he retired.
He got knocked out in that last game, right? I mean,
yeah, he had to retire.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The
concussion stuff, but he ended up making like $800 million in his real estate company. So
good, he deserved it.
Did very well. Yeah. Well, look at the life preserver jackets with team logos. Wow, they're really pushing the NFL stuff here.
Wow.
The beginning of this.
Oh man.
Wow, look at jerseys. Wow, knit jersey shirts. I just said you couldn't get jerseys, but wow.
We had the Cowboys home uniforms and Saints uniforms. Boo Steelers, exactly, Max. Boo Steelers.
I guess these are kid sizes, maybe. Yeah. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And you got the underoos, probably. Knit underwear sets. Yeah. Steelers. Wow, a lot of NFL stuff.
Steelers were the champs at that point until the reigning champs till the Raiders won it. A lot of football.
Wow. Sears NFL contest, Sears bike. That's a lucky kid that won that.
Squealers.
That's a Giants old logo, new old logo. Wow. Pro style NFL jersey. Yeah, but these were like cheesy shirts. They never were good. They were never the jerseys. I mean,
was it bad?
Oh, right here, designed for competition. Wow.
See those numbers on the shirt? Is it bad that I can name every player?
Yes, it is. There's something wrong with you.
Well, maybe not everyone. Let me say it again. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm saying. Yeah, I can do most of them.
Well, I got to meet John Filippelli
there's
last
Archie.
month
And there's
at a
Earl Campbell.
fundraiser. There you go. And when he was he was just working as a copy boy, and he was interviewing for a job, and then the guy was talking. They're talking about sports, and he's like, I can. Can you name the starting lineup from the 1961 Yankees or whatever? And he's like, I can name everyone on the team. He's like, if you can name everyone on the team, I'll give you a job. And he went on to name everyone on the team. And then he's like, well, that's a fluke. He's like, name the 56 Dodgers or whatever. And,
Mark, I have to interrupt you.
Sure.
I'm sorry. It's super rude, but everyone wants to know the prices.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't see the chat, so you got it because I'm on my
Yeah, I know. I got your back, sweetheart.
Thank you. Yeah.
People just want to see the prices on the.
It's so small.
On some of the
really...
sports stuff and.
The shirts.
Yeah, the items that
so small.
Really care about. If you could just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that helmet thing. That's $17.
Oh, that helmet thing. I think isn't that an alarm clock?
With the lamp.
One's an alarm clock though.
And this one's the alarm clock.
I had that Saints alarm clock to that one. Oh my god, exactly that one with the Saints. Wow.
That's $22. That's expensive. Let's see, grab like one of these jerseys. Say, let's go back to one of these jerseys. The NFL paid for a lot of stuff on this.
Indeed, Pop Culture Republic, the Houston Oilers. Love them.
The sweatshirts are, how much are they? I can't
How much
see the price there.
How much for a Chicago Bears set of queen sheet, says Mac Redstone.
No, $10 for the shirts, knit shirts, $6 for some of these knit sweatshirts. Yeah, so $6 here. $23 for a sleeping bag.
Alaric, you're not wrong. The Steelers dominated the 70s. They were the greatest, much like them or not, they were the greatest football dynasty ever in the 20th century, for sure.
Look at this. The bike is $100. A team
Staubach bike. That's a Staubach bike. Looks number 12.
Number 12.
I would have wanted that bad.
Graduate of the Naval Academy. I think he's the last Heisman Trophy winner for the Naval Academy. And he went to serve.
That's true.
He served for 5 years before he went to play for the Cowboys. So his
true
career would have been. He was in Vietnam. His career actually would have been even more. I mean, it's
true. Michael Beacom. Thank you. I'm sorry. We got to say good night to Michael Beacom. Good night, my friend. He says, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, got to call tonight and go to alert mode. Again, Merry Christmas to all. Be seeing you. Merry Christmas to you and Cassandra and your whole family, sir. Thank you so much. You've been a fantastic friend to us, buddy. I cannot thank you enough.
And I can only imagine how much fun you're going to have with the grandkids. So have a beautiful time with your family. You are so loved here. You and your wife are such great friends to us. So Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Michael.
Yes, indeed, sir. And never forget.
We bow to one.
Surely that. Captain, I see no reason to stand here and be insulted.
Good night, my friend. Thank you so much, buddy.
That's the end of the NFL section, but it went.
Oh, man,
wow, it went for 33 pages.
Wow.
Yeah, they paid a lot of money that year. No, Sears was Amazon basically back in the day, and of course, most people old enough here, I'm sure, to remember Sears, but you had stores with this catalog. For anyone who was too young, you'd wait to get this wish book so you could circle all the toys that you wanted Santa Claus to bring you. And of course, you could mail order, or you could, go, obviously you go into the store, but you figure out what you want to order. And here, look at this Superman there.
Superman jammies. Larry, that's true. That's a cool piece of NFL history, which I love. So, yep, the Texans, first Dallas Texans became the Chiefs, is correct. Then we got the Cowgirls.
I'm just flipping through this just to see what's here. But look at these great. Until we get to the toys, but no, I'm not showing the lingerie section.
Do they have one?
I don't know if they did in the Wish book. I think they took it out of the Wish book. Styling back in the 80s. I wonder if, like, Hollywood movies, if they go back and, like, grab the Sears book, Wish, catalog, and see what were people wearing in 1980, Let's see here. Sometimes they throw some toys in the middle, but no toys in the middle there. The moon boots. I love those. Winter weather boots for the whole family. God, it was freezing in the 70s, too. I mean, God, it was cold. Those winters were bad winters in the 70s up in the New York area. Yeah. All right. Oh, we have a note. Oh, we have a note on here. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
I want number 7. Don't forget number 6, page 425. What did I want here? Number 7?
You want a stereo?
Yeah, what did I say? Number 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. What was I asking for? Number 7. Oh, yeah, I did. And I think I got this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this was like one of these with the
turntable with the radio.
With the cassette and the radio. I think I got that one. Yeah, it was 137 smack rolls.
Whoa.
Number 7. Number 7, hopefully bottom, page 425. You find notes and it's like what you wanted. But yeah, let's look at the TVs. Those are always fun.
Neradax Amanda Bear, welcome.
Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, here's
Christmas, Nerat.
Merry Christmas,
Nerat.
Catalog shopping is easier than ever when you can say charge it. Back in the day, charging it was not as common. So you can apply for Sears credit here.
I'm amazed that they don't have an area for checks. In 1980, everyone was still using checks.
Oh, yeah.
Especially at the grocery store.
Card. Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, we did.
But they're trying to get you to do get credit here, credit card charge. Yeah, that was a big. I mean, I remember watching a video on YouTube a few weeks ago where it was like a big deal. You could charge your fast food, and someone's like, if you have to charge a $3 burger, here's your gift certificate. But why bother? But of course, now your fast food meals are pretty expensive. But up a little bit there. What in the poo? All right, so let's get to the tour. Well, a few TVs. Let's do a couple of TVs because those are always fun to look at the prices on the TVs and how big they are. 8-track. Let's see. Of course, you can. Oh yeah, I wanted basketball. I wanted a basketball. Page 475.
You should put
basketball
that back.
All right, well, I have the page number on it. See what Kelly wrote. And I've got the page number.
Oh,
I can
okay.
go
And
back.
you're putting all those back, right?
Yes, I'm gonna put them back.
Yes,
yeah,
please. Especially for your kids. That will be very special to them. So make sure you put that stuff back or I'll send you shin kicks.
Yeah, where did the TVs go? Did I skip the TV? Where the heck are the TVs? It's always fun to look at a few TVs. Ooh, look at this. Imagine this. Now, you throw that iPhone away, you could have gotten this for $789. A recorder.
Wowza.
Camera. You get a free
That's a
camera.
big
You buy it.
setup there. It's a big
Look
rig.
at that VCR for $789. You got the camera for free. Look at that, one of the early VCRs here. Look how amazing that is. $789, $1980, which are pretty damn expensive. And then a top loader too.
Yeah, by any chance, Mark D, do you have any copies of a catalog that sold ancient artifacts? You'd be in trouble. That'd be dangerous.
That'd be trouble. Yeah.
Was it Fluffy T Cat says, I've got a circular saw from 1950 that still works like a beast. Weighs about 30 pounds, rips through wood like butter. Wowzer. That's built to last there.
I have a fridge from 1968 that still
Wow.
works better than all of the new fridges that are in our house, including
Wow.
the beer fridge and the modern fridge.
Nice.
1968, I think it's called a Beaumark. Yeah, 1968 Beaumark, and still the best fridge in our home.
That's a good year, 1968.
Yeah.
But look at this TV. Enjoy a fine color picture of this TV at a Sears great low price. $489.95. And it's got a remote control with 4 buttons. Just touch a button to change channels or display time and channel on screen with this feature-packed remote control TV. Has electronic sensor touch and automatic channel locator, makes presenting of channels fast and easy. Remote control lets you change channels up or down, adjust volume, turn on set on and off, and display time and screen. So what size is this TV?
You never have to tell your kid to get up and change the channel again.
Yeah. Let's see. What
Your
size?
kids were your remotes back then. You're like, yeah, get up and go change it. Will you?
Yeah. They're not giving me the size there, but it's probably like a 20-inch. This is a 19-inch TV, $419. Oh, here, 19-inch TV, $489. So just to compare look at this portable TV, $200. I loved having those for football games. We had one when we got to go to football games, like a whole battery-powered TV like that. But it's just, it's just amazing how far down in prices everything has come. All right, so let's get to the toys. These are kind of the arts and crafts and dolls and doll houses. We don't want to see that. No. Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go. First cool page here. Authentically scaled, ready to build model kits. Millennium Falcon, $15.
Whoa, the Trans Am from
TIE Fighter.
Smokey and the Bandit.
$10. Of course, if you had these mint in the box that open these models, God knows what it costs now.
I had that
Mars Monkey Max,
Falcon.
that is a very amateur move. Everyone knows that you had to bring either a coat hanger or tinfoil with you so that you could attach it to the antennae.
Yeah.
We tried that. We did that sometimes, but sometimes it's coat hanger.
Mars Monkey Max
$20.
actually stood there holding the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Amateur move. Got to bring the tinfoil. Got to bring the hanger from the dry cleaner. Got to have it.
Oh, that microscope. Look at that microscope, dude.
Yeah.
Monkey Max.
Science. $69. That's expensive.
Look at that. Science stuff. The chemistry set. We used to get chemistry
Nerd
sets
stuff.
for Christmas sometimes. We got a
Yeah.
chemistry set before. Oh,
I remember
Viewmasters.
these.
Oh, my Viewmasters. Yes,
Fisher
ma'am.
Price Theater. Yeah.
How much was that that microscope?
$69 is expensive.
Yeah.
Look at this very TV phono viewer. Remember these?
Yeah, I remember those.
$60. That was expensive.
Microscope was my main form of toy
That's not a toy.
when I was young. Yeah, yes, it is.
I'm kidding.
It is if you're a weird nerd kid like me,
Yeah.
that was my main toy. That was like, that's all I wanted. That and a typewriter. All I wanted was a typewriter and a microscope.
I wanted that blue Viewmaster, but I never able to get it. I only had the red ones.
Number 7. How much is that one? $16.
Which one? Viewmaster?
This one, this set here, Winnie the Pooh sets. But that was a big. Oh, that was like a little projector. I think that was a projector theater. Yeah. And I remember a kid had those. Yeah.
We got the regular Viewmasters all
Fisher
the time.
Price Theater. Oh yeah, with the camera. I remember that one. And then this robot, 2XL Mego talking robot. That was $55. Wow. Well, Viewmasters were big. You can still get them, but good.
No, I love
that. Was a
Viewmaster.
talking Viewmaster number 10.
Right.
$15.
I don't know if we ever got that one. I can't remember, but I always got the regular Viewmaster quite a bit.
Yeah, that was their big deal, trying to get the talking Viewmaster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get a guitar, piano.
Oh boy, I see something you.
Yeah, in the back there.
I see something in the back, but yeah.
Yeah, Spirograph. Oh, look at this one, Superheroes Game.
Yes.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Yep. And then some of these pages aren't color. It's just crazy. I don't know why, but it's more expensive. A lot more expensive from color. Now, Speak and Spell, that's an amazing Texas Instruments game. The programming that went into that is just amazing. T.I. did that. That's just legendary. And this little professor, teaching on math, Raquel had to have one of these, I'm sure.
Alaric still has the Millennium Falcon model still in the box. No kidding.
Nice.
The one I had, I don't know if it's the same one you had, but I had the die-cast one, Alaric, and I took that out and flew it all over the place. It was going through the asteroid field chase about 1 million times in my head.
And no, I did not have that. Unfortunately, I had a very impecunious childhood, to say the least. So I grew up in poverty. So I didn't have expensive gifts like that.
She impecuniated all the time.
Look, the Hulk
is a well-known impecuniator. Sorry.
Battery powered cars.
Wow.
Yeah, so the wish book was where it was at. Yeah, unicycle, $33.
Kitty stuff. Wow, feel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to flip through. Where's the big wheel?
Big wheel.
Big wheel, $27. $12.
Proud Mary, keep on boiling and rolling.
Star Patrol, $20.
Nice.
That was a good present always, yeah. Plastic furniture. That's this furniture from UFO.
Yeah, the furniture from UFO. Rolling on the river.
This is boy oil.
Hey, thanks, Stanley.
Let's see.
She did have riches of the mind.
There we go. Oh, look at that Hulk.
Stanley, I got the microscope that I wanted, but we could never afford the batteries for the light. So, but I can't remember if we got it at a secondhand store or if we got it at a garage sale. I don't remember. And I remember that we got the typewriter from the flea market. And then I had to go to, I think it was Radio Shack, to get the black and red ribbon, and the typewriter was very old. It was heavier than me. But I did get it, but just super duper old versions of it from garage sales or secondhand stores. So I did get my microscope. I did go and take water samples from the local ponds. I did bring them home and look at them. I had to do it mostly on the step, because if you did it on the step, you could use the mirror at the bottom of the microscope as your form of light. So you would catch the light in the mirror, and then you were able to examine everything under the microscope. And I used a few tricks to keep the ribbon going, because we were quite poor and it was a luxury to have it. So I believe I put it one time in a can with a rag, and that rehydrated the ribbon so that I could use it to its fullest. But I did some workarounds.
So these are two of the greatest toys in history. Now this I always pretended this was Gilligan's. That was the skipper. So these are like you're in the bathtub. You'd have like waves, you know, like this Fisher Price. Boom. We had a lot of adventure, and then brought him to the pool. That was a great toy. And then this one, everyone had the schoolhouse learn to spell and had all the letters. You put it up there and you try to spell it. We still have these. And our kids, our kids played with the ones I had as a kid. But this is one of the greatest toys ever. And of course, look at this one, the Chatterbox phone, right? No one's gonna have a full phone. You get a phone as a toy. I'd be like, what the hell is that? But it's not many years later, yeah.
Oh my! Well, Snoopy,
a lot of Charlie. Oh, Snoopy training. Yeah, that Hulk I was showing before. So
do you know who loves Snoopy? Is Larry. So you should probably go back and just show the Snoopy page for just a couple more seconds, just so that Larry can have a gander, because Larry loves Snoopy.
There's Snoopy train. That train is $14. My pal Snoopy, $13. I think I remember seeing that. Yeah, Snoopy was very, very. Oh, we have this jalopy. Everyone had that Fisher Price jalopy. Cameras. Winnie the Pooh. Who was very popular back then? Mr.
Snoopy Stone Maker. So these are all like Fisher Price kitty toys. Where's the? I want to see them.
Yeah, again, the good toys. Yeah,
where's the Bad Mamma Jammas coming up?
Yeah, by this year I was already babysitting small kids. I remember this song, the Snoopy Snow Cone Machine, though. Does everyone remember that song?
I don't.
I remember the song.
I don't believe so. It's not coming back to me.
You have to look it up.
Hang on, Sloopy.
Oh, what did I want on this page?
Oh, I remember this. I had this one. Oh my goodness!
6-piece road
Matchbox
car set, $6.23. Oh, I wanted
parking garage thing.
I wanted this. I don't think I got it. $5.
I think we had one of those.
Writing is pretty bad back then, 1980. I'll have to put that back. It's $6.23. There we go. Here's starting Lone Ranger and Tonto. There's some more Army play sets. $20 for those. Little people.
Indeed, Mars. Hang on, Sloopy. Hang on. It wasn't even, when we were kids, we thought they were saying Snoopy.
These are cool.
Wow, look at those football figures. That was before the starting lineups. I never got any of those. I think I had Starbuck.
These are $6.49 each. There's Starbuck here. Yeah.
Oh man. They got Roger Staubach. They've got let me see some of these. Stabler.
They don't have the names. They just list the teams here.
Well, they got Greasy. They got Charlie Johnson. Some of them are just normal numbers on there. I mean, they just put 12 on anything.
Oh, includes 2 sets of interchangeable numbers to create your favorite player. You don't care what the player looks like.
Yeah. Some of these teams have number 12s. Yeah. Right.
Playbook and display stand are included. Durable plastic.
Show the top ones.
I think they're all the same player, Clever Times. You just buy them with the team, and then you put the number on it you want.
Yeah, they put 12 on a lot of them, but some of these characters, some teams did have 12s, though. For example, they've got number 12 there is one of the worst Saints quarterbacks ever, Bobby Scott. And then you got Doug Williams there, number 12. He was number 12 for Tampa. I guess it was a draw, though.
You bought the team, and then you got the player. And you pick the player, the race of the player, team name.
Oh, some Rossicism's involved.
Yeah, and then who you want, and then they're leaving out some other whatever.
I don't know if I ever. Well, I was 16. I probably never got any of these. I thought I had a Starbuck one, though, but I can't remember. My memory's garbage. You know how it is. I got a Starbuck starting lineup one later. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
They're mixing. Was it a Marvel DC crossover?
Well, they're just showing the toys. So Hulk Hideaway play case, $7. The Batmobile figure of Batman and Robin are $8. Oh my God, $8. Powerized Spider-Man. That was made by I think was it Mego, so it wasn't articulating, but he would climb up. That was $8. Yeah, all right. My brain was right. Spaceship launching pad. layouts with this futuristic Micronaut transportation system. So this is part of the Micronauts. I thought I was going to say that's Micronauts, and that the rocket tubes. Yep, that was $24. I never got that too expensive.
Wow.
15 running feet of micro tube make a skyscraping 10.5-foot vertical shaft or oval loop. Yeah, so that was part of the Micronauts. The rocket tubes. Yeah, but they're kind of putting it there so you don't know it's Micronauts. Yeah.
Sean Carter says, and its name is Snoopy Snow Cone Machine. You put ice cubes in and get the snow cone out.
Yeah,
yum yum fun is what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Its
name is the Snoopy Snow Cone Machine.
Nice. Oh, look at that.
There's the good stuff now.
Star Wars toys, baby. Hey, Empire Strikes Back toys too. Because look, man, I had that Han, but I didn't have the Tauntaun. I didn't have that. I didn't have that Falcon. Oh my!
I always wanted the Millennium Falcon, and
I want the snow
too expensive. The Millennium Falcon was Falcon.
They got the best
$26.99. Imagine what that. Mom and Dad, you know what that'd be worth in the box? Of course, I would have opened it out of the box and destroyed it. But that was always like the kids who were, the kids. Dad had a good. Dad and Mom had a good year. The rich kid, he got the Millennium Falcon. But then you had the play. So the action figures back then were $8.69. That's expensive, it seems. Star Wars Empress figures. Wow, $8.69.
Everything in this catalog is expensive.
Everything. The case $9.99.
I love the
Han Destroyer.
Yeah. Imperial Probe Droid.
$6. These are small models. Yeah.
Yeah, that small Falcon there with that you just touched on. Yeah. That one I had. That's the
$7.
That's the die-cast one.
Radio controlled R2D2. I wanted that. $34.99. I didn't get that. The Tauntaun, like you said, was $7. Yeah.
Man, I want that Tauntaun. I like the snow speeder too.
I gotta stand corrected. The prices are very cheap. You're getting 4 action figures for $8.69.
Oh, that's good.
C-3PO, R2D2, Yoda, and Luke Skywalker. The next set's Bossick, IG-88, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Rebel Snow Shoulder, FX7, Han Solo, Hoth Battlefield. So you're getting 4 figures for $8.69. That's why I thought they're expensive. Set number 15, 9 and 15 piece collector sets imported. $18.99 and $29. Yep. So for all these classic figures, and a lot of times Sears had exclusives too, where like vehicles were only available on through Sears, like that Troop Transport. There was a version of that was only available through Sears, or they box it, put the Sears name on it. But yeah, Star Wars.
No. Gwag still has the Tauntaun and the snow speeder. Wow, I love that snow speeder.
And like the Cloud City, I didn't want that as a kid.
Yeah,
$7. Yeah.
Cloud City car. Yeah.
Yeah, who wants that?
Snow speeder's way
today
cool.
I'd want it. Yeah, the snow speeder's
way cool.
Snow speeder's the way to go. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. How much is the snow speeder? $13.49.
Whoa, this must be a big one.
Yeah. Well, the Falcon was $26. So.
Yeah, those are big ones.
Is that 13? Is that Darth Vader's TIE Fighter? Darth Vader TIE Fighter.
It's Vader's TIE Fighter. Yep.
Yeah, with the angle there. Yep. Vader got better stuff. Yeah.
It's weird because he didn't use it in that movie, but from Empire anyway. He didn't use it. So
he had it ready to go if he needed it. Yeah.
Did
And of course, FX tracks. These tracks were slot racers. And I still have Scalextric. I have the big Scalextric, and they've actually released some UFO. No, it was UFO. No, it was Thunderbird. Thunderbird stuff. They had, and they've got the Batmobile this year. But it's another thing to collect.
Yeah.
But just everyone loves slot. I don't think slot racers is big anymore. But that was, and they're expensive too. But you always got you'd always ask for the real massive set, and you'd always. One year I got the little teeny. This is what you get, $18 one. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I want this one. With curves. It's $48. Then you get this one. you know,
those things didn't last long past Christmas.
yeah. Now this Porsche, I wanted this Porsche like nuts. And I kept saving up money. I never got it. $124.
124 remote Porsche. Oh, good Lord.
I kept trying to work to like save money to get it, and I could never afford it. But I wanted that car desperately because it was just like a super duper, actual speed 25 miles an hour was an actually like really cool remote control car for back then. It was super
Nice.
duper. I always loved remote control stuff. Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, that's cool.
Off-road buggy. They should have had an 18 van, right? Custom van.
Yeah, 18.
Now here we go. I've got that. My friend gave me his big track. He didn't want it. So this was an
old big track.
Child of the 70s.
I had that as well. Love that toy.
Yeah. Programmable big track. And mine still works too. That's another one
Still
on
have
the
it?
list to do a video. Yeah, it's still. I have it in the
do a video
dumpster.
of that, yeah.
Yeah, I got to do a video of that. $12. Batteries are $2. And then the big track transporter. Yeah, that number 5. Yeah, the transporter's $12 and the big track was $40. Expensive as heck, yeah. Very expensive. Yeah. But that's a wild toy, and like shout out to my buddy SP who gave it to me. It's like you'll give it a good home. Let's see here. Hungry Hippos. Spaceball, the worst game in history. Super Electric Football. You get so excited when you see it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. Yeah. The hockey game, I still have Stiga ice hockey. That's one of the best games. The ice hockey game. Yeah. Of course, pinball, pool table. Nothing new there. Yeah. All the different board games. Yeah, which is funny. You know, sorry, Clue, Life, Careers, Shoots and Ladders, Candy. The only one I don't know is Careers, right? I mean, Othello, Mastermind, Monopoly, all standbys. Electronic chess games. Look at that.
Nice. I love that electronic football, even though it was ridiculous.
Oh, and here we go. Omar Sharif Bridge, probably, right? I know that's backgammon. No, it's just Omar, and they call it Omar. And then here you go. Here's an example of private brand labeling. Sears Video Arcade Cartridge System will turn your TV set into a family game center. So this is, it's Atari, but $150. Which actually the price was coming down at that time.
Wow.
But compatible with Atari games, but they just put their name on it. It's Atari. It's
nice.
It's ridiculous, yeah. And then of course they're selling
all those games.
Look at these games here, yeah. So Space Invaders. Oh, it's one of the racing game. Oh, the basketball. I love the basketball. But here's one you'll like. Here's the Superman game.
Oh wow.
Look at the graphics on that. That's impressive. But when you saw that, you were like, "Holy crap! That's
believe
amazing."
We were astonished.
Look at the basketball. I love that basketball game. You could shoot
football
from under the hoop. It would go up the hoop and then back down.
Right.
There's the golf. Yeah.
Oh, Lordy,
Night
Lord.
Driver. Yeah, 5 was Night Driver. Yeah. Night Driver gave me a headache. Yeah. That one, Night Driver. So they just used the screen was black.
Yeah.
Called it Night Driver.
We're getting
the cartridges were $17. It looks like. Space Invaders is $27. Why is that Space Invaders so expensive? Maybe that was a Space Invaders craze back then. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Sean Carter got the new 2600. Yeah, I do want to get that, Sean. So it plays because I have all my cards. Yeah, I have to get that. Yep. Steven, are those graphics 1080p? Definitely not. Yep. Oh, Merlin. That was a fun game.
I had that.
Merlin's great.
Good Lord.
You had Merlin?
We love that thing.
Yeah, the electronic, was it 6 games? Tic-Tac-Toe, Magic Square, Music Machine, Echo, Blackjack, 13, Mindbender.
That one on the left there looks familiar.
This one, like a Simon?
Simon, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a Sears ripoff called Follow Me.
I think we had
Simon.
that.
Yeah. And this 100 Coleco, I think I still have this in the basement. 101 Questions.
Ah.
So you put the card in there, and then you would do the scoring, I guess. Yeah. So strictly your intelligence. Pick a question and choose the answer from the. There was a book. There was a book that had all the answers stored in there. I think at $21. I think I still have that. Let's see here.
That looks familiar. That red thing.
This one or
the thing below it. The thing below it. I had that. What is that sucker? That
hit and missile.
That was a hit missile thing. Yes, I had that. Wow.
Some of these are wind ups. Like this is a wind up game.
I remember being that expensive. Of course, I didn't buy it. That my parents did.
Yeah. Is that split second? Let's see, number 1. What number is this? Oh, this is number 4. That's fire across the screen. No, that's electronic. It requires C badge. Like this. This was like a wind up. Some of these are wind up games.
Yeah.
Where you could wind
Weird
them.
Stuff.
Let's see. Yeah, back Grand Prix. Some of these are so cheesy. They were so bad. It's number 6. Game machine. 4 of your favorite games as a calculator and 1 tabletop console. Yeah, you had different it was LED. Yeah, it was just cheesy. Yeah. I think we had something like this. You had Digital Derby. It was all Tommy. Was it Tommy? It was a wind up. Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't electronic. It was like mechanical, and it would, or it had batteries. But then you just spin the wheel to go between.
Oh boy, keep getting close.
There we go.
Okay, I didn't have that football game on the left there for some reason, but I had that baseball game and I had that electronic touchdown. That was one of my favorite. I love that sucker.
This is the Sears version, but that's the Coleco. Yeah.
Okay, I had the Coleco then.
Yeah, this is the same. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
And then baseball. Yeah, baseball was out.
There's the one I had right there.
Yeah, this is the big deal. This
is
the big...
no, I didn't have that. That's a 2. There's 2 of them. A 2-player one. I never got that one.
Oh, that was the kid that had that one. He was
You had to like play tug of war with each other.
Yeah, but he played defense and offense.
Yeah, I never had that one.
Awesome.
I think I wanted it, never got it. Damn.
Offense controls, directional keys, kick, pass, key, run, kick. But I mean, look at the graphics on this, boys and girls. Look how
brilliant.
How many pixels you have. You had dots on the screen. This is what we grew up with, and we loved it. We played it for hours and hours and hours. Of course, when you play with this one, like someone would move the game or whatever, you get pissed at them, like, don't move the game.
Larry wants to go back one page.
Sure. What do you? It's tough for me to read the chat, so let me know. Yeah.
I got you.
Which one? This one?
What do you need to see there, Larry? What's on your mind, sir? Still has the tradition. Stevens' traditional remote from the original, updated to the year's technology. Yep. Head up football.
Yeah.
I don't know what he wanted to see, but there you go. You showed it to him. There's a basketball. Yeah. I think I had a basketball one. I had a baseball one too.
Yeah, the baseball. There was one I had a baseball
one. No, baseball was green.
Yeah, I had one where you could pull the pitching controls out and you could.
Right. I had Mattel though. Mine were Mattel Electronics though.
Yeah. The Sears had probably to deal with ColecoVision. Yeah.
Football single player, so they would have wanted to see, I guess. But you showed that, didn't you?
Which one?
Single players football.
Yeah, they had it. This is Electronic Touch. It's Coleco, right. The same one, but
yeah. I had Mattel Electronics. It looked similar, but it was different, a bit different.
I don't know why we're missing something happened to that catalog. Let's see, washer and dryer, $289. Yeah.
Well, it's getting late for Raquel. You okay, Raquel?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Getting late.
Just looking at you guys sportsing.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go right to the toys on this one. I kind of did a long dive when we'll get out.
After we do this, and we'll get out here.
Yeah. I just want to flip to. Yeah, here we go.
When I was young, when we were looking through this Sears catalog, we would stop at the instruments. Like, go to the instruments, not the toys. Go to the instruments.
Go to the instruments.
Yeah. No, we're going to the toys now. I actually have.
No, she wants to do the instruments, dude. You don't want to. Okay, but
it's okay. Everyone had their cup of tea when they were young, and I was the weird kid who practiced my instruments in my room for 5 to 8 hours a day because I was a weird kid. I took pawn samples and looked at them under the microscope. I wanted an old typewriter from the flea market, and I would go to St. John's Music and other places and Long and McQuaid and just gaze at the instruments I wanted to have.
I will show you the instruments, but just to show you what a weird guy. All right, see this Astro Station?
Yes.
Let's pan over. Let's see if it works. If I can get that. I don't know if you can see that with the lights, but see that on the Enterprise?
Uh-huh.
That's the Astro Station.
Matthew Pounder, Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I'm sending you a warm Christmas hug and also a hug for Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, everyone, Matthew's here.
Matthew, Merry Christmas, my friend.
So, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So I still have that, of course. So that was $12. I've got that. I have a version of that, a knockoff version. God, I love the Micronauts. Look at that. I always wanted Biotron. I don't have Biotron. These are an obscene amount of money now, these toys.
Oh, yeah.
And the villains, Force Commander and Baron Karza,
Max,
$7. They're like $100 now.
Max, I never figured you for a beta. Sorry, couldn't resist.
I think this is when everyone started renting it, right? Like we rented it from Red Ripoff or Red Rooster.
Claude had a Betamax. He was a big Betamax booster. Migos!
Look at those. Shazam! Cat, Spidey. There's that. Yeah. So 1970. This is 1978. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Exclusive JCPenney. Sound control land speeder. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, my.
Star Wars stuff. Yeah, look at this one. The Death Star. Death Star, that was... God, that was cool. How much is that? $18. And each figure is $2.75. Oh, look at these.
Oh, wow, Galactica.
Yeah, we got Galactica. So I have that. I got that. I got that. I don't have the figures. I have some Shogun Warriors still. Nice. I have this Shogun Warrior #2.
Cool.
Oh, so cool. And yeah, look at Godzilla there.
Yay. Good job.
Oh, this is a good page. And then of course you got Starsky and Hutch, and you've got Bionic Man with Bigfoot. And who played Bigfoot?
Ted Cassidy and Andre the Giant. They both played.
Right? Yeah. Oh, those are
Starsky and
so cool.
Hutch. Look.
Yeah. Starsky and Hutch at $12. Yep. A couple more pages. We got Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Tarzan and the Great Ape.
Hey.
Navarone.
Tarzan. Nice.
What the heck is that on the bottom?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I love them.
Yeah. Yeah, so those, that was a good page to show Legos. Oh, do they have the space Lego?
Hey, Etch-a-Sketch.
Etch-a-Sketch, yeah.
Legos.
Lego sets, yeah. That was before Lego had all the IP. And let's find the instruments to show Raquel.
Where would the instruments be, front or back?
In the back.
And a lot of the Sears catalog, they were in the front.
There's a lot of cooler stuff in this one.
Yeah, they had more. 78 was a better year for toys. It looked like. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here, Cal. How do you like this page?
So cute.
UFO Interceptor. Look at that thing of beauty right there. Even though they got the color wrong, you could get it and paint it white.
That's right. You could correct it.
Why is it green? Why is the eagle green?
I don't know. Why is the Klingon battle cruiser
blue and white? Yeah, well, it's weird.
And these are the let's see, how much are these? $7. Thunderbird $7. Cool. All are fully assembled. Diecast metal
The die-cast little figures. Those are nice.
There was a person in my family who received the $6 million man, Matthew Pounder, and all I remember is how creepy it was that you could look through his eyeball.
I loved it, though. I mean, I love that show, and I could never get that figure. It was expensive, but a buddy of mine had it, so I'd go over to his house all the time, and man, I got to play with it every time I would go over and at least see his, But I love that $6 million man figure.
Yeah.
USS Enterprise from Star Trek. Detailed missile fires 5 photons. Opening hatch holds a shuttlecraft. 10 by 5 by 4. Nailable, 1 pound. $6.99.
What's that moon vehicle at the top above the UFO?
Moon Chariot?
It says Galactic War Chariot. Weird.
I don't know what the hell, if that's from a show or
no.
Someone could look up the Dicky toys.
I don't know. It's weird. But man, how would you like to get that Interceptor? But that ain't cheap now.
No, none of these are cheap. Yeah, especially if
I wish that
Spider-Man.
Scuba Pete was here.
You'd love this. Right?
Yeah, not only would he love it, but I wouldn't doubt if he doesn't have some of this stuff.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, the great Scuba Pete. Yeah, Scoob's got all this stuff.
Now I've got to tell you, look what Santa Claus brought me one year.
Oh, that's marvelous.
A little red Corvette.
Little red Corvette.
I still have this, and it still functions mostly. Steering's not great, but I went bonkers. There's a video of me going crazy. That was expensive back then. $36.
Well, remote cars were expensive.
Yeah. And like I told you, I saw that Porsche. I loved remote control cars. I got to do a review of this car, but God, I went bonkers. I think there's a video of me, like, as a kid at Christmas, jumping up and down as a little kid, like, getting that car. So I'd circled it, and you could tell, like, I didn't circle this. I should have, but I ended up getting that. Yeah. So the remote control cars. Yeah, like here's $100 for suspension. Let's see. Let's find some musical instruments for Raquel. Here we go. Let me start from the beginning. We've got a microphone.
Clocks.
There's Raquel there singing.
Hey, there's my phone clock. I mean, my helmet clocks.
Yeah.
No, there were real microphones in my life, not the fake ones.
Come on, these are cool. Showbiz says Showbiz wireless mic. Really works. It captured half an octave. With Donnie Marie radio. Cool.
Nice.
All right, so let's see what
Galactic War Chariot, an original.
This is more like it.
Thank you. Could not be reached.
Look at this drum set.
Yep.
It's $46. You've got a guitar.
The guitar.
Sean Cassidy disco power amp. $12.97.
Yep.
Sean Cassidy guitar. There's Sean Cassidy.
Jamalama, welcome.
Jamalama.
Merry Christmas.
We come together like Jamalama Ding Dong.
Drum set.
He says, I'm going to go watch Blue Eye Samurai again. Aloha. No. So where is that being watched? Where are you guys accessing that? How much for a football phone, says Max? I don't know, Max.
Probably $10.
Do they have a football phone? I saw the football clock.
Mark is showing us his organs.
That's a clock.
Yeah, that's a clock, yeah.
I had that. Had the Saints one.
Organ, $60. Oh, there's a fancy organ.
That white one, who was it? What team was that? It was the Patriots?
Let's see.
The instrument selection is not good.
It's just generic NFL.
NFL, yeah, jerks.
Generic NFL, yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead. Galaxy.
And you got these little keyboards. Keyboards were getting popular back then. The synths, the Casio keyboard. Yeah, there's not a lot. The other catalog had more instruments. I don't know if you were here for I kind of flipped through them, but the other catalog, Hot Wheels. Matchbox.
You're so funny.
Do I have any of those? I have that car. That's my favorite all-time car. Oh, I still have like 3 here. Well, just to prove it, not that you need any proof. Get this off the wall without knocking anything else down. That car was so popular. 50th anniversary. I'm disappointed by the color of the paint, but that's super fast. One of the super fast cars. So they had these as a collector set that you can buy.
Cool.
In the car. So that car here, here you go, from 1978. God, I love that car. I know I'm weird, but yeah. So, I guess that's it for the instruments.
Cars, Batmobile.
Batmobile, yep. Yeah,
More
I think
football.
Yeah, more football. I think a lot of the same stuff. But what's fun is that you see the Star Wars stuff, and then Pink Panther, Muppets. You could see, what was available, what sets were out, what year, and what the prices were. Oh, look at that! What was that called? The oven. What was that? Shaken? Not shaken. What did they call those ovens?
Shake and bake.
Shaken, not shaken. That was the chicken.
So.
Easy bake.
Easy
bake.
Yeah.
They're only showing girls using these, which is not very open-minded.
We're about
Why?
to get out
It's
of here.
good. Then if you have siblings, they can't eat the little cakes that you make.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get out of here. This isn't for boys. Goodbye. Get out of here.
Dorothy Hamill. We're getting out of here. She's from my hometown. Won the Olympics in 1976. Sean Cassidy. Oh, there's the guy from Probe. Look, it's a Probe doll.
Yeah, that was the Hardy Boys. That's my boy.
Yeah, it's a Probe doll.
Parker Stevenson. But
let's have a cookie baked with a light bulb. Exactly.
Hey, Andy, what's up, dude? Andy Masterson. That's cool.
Hey,
what's
Andy.
up, brother? How you doing?
Where's Andy?
He just popped into the chat. Hey, man.
I can't see him.
I see him. You said
I can't see him. Where are you, Andy?
Sometimes
I see you at 41 minutes past the hour. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Andy. Andy is a maker, a very talented maker, if you don't know him.
Yeah.
So this is J.C. Penney from Christmas 1970. Oh, that's a very nice cover. Nice photography work there. So we're about to head out in a sec, but I can shoot him a link real quick if you feel like it, Andy. If you're busy, don't worry about it, bro. I mean, because we're not gonna be on very long, bro. If you want to pop in, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, I have to vamoose by 11 because it's a school night, but I would love to wish Andy a very Merry Christmas. If you want to jump on with us. If not, Andy, it's okay.
Well, there's the link. He has a link if he feels like it's not a big either way.
Yeah, not a big deal, Andy.
I just got a new resin printer.
Your Muslim uncle. What's up, buddy? Oh, look at that.
Hey, your Muslim uncle.
What is this? Good evening, your Muslim uncle. I know, but what were you saying? What's it?
I got a new resin 3D printer. Santa Claus dropped into my basement. I bought it strictly for work so I can do prototyping of tools, but somehow this accidentally printed before the tool printed.
Hungry boy.
HB's here. So's Lisa.
Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
A lot of friends coming in at the last second. Good to see you all.
What are you talking about, Sean Carter? Andy Masterson made Christmas figures? Andy.
He did? Really? Wow. Parker Luck, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Merry Christmas, HB.
Yeah, Parker Luck. Good evening.
Well, I got to show Hungry Boy the Micronauts page real quick again. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how the resin. Yeah, he does. He told me. He just texted me. It came in on my Dick Tracy watch.
He doesn't like the Micronauts, does he?
He does like the Micronauts. He's got
Andy. Hey, guys.
Merry Christmas, look who's here.
What's happening, brother?
Merry Christmas, my talented friend. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Make Andy big. Make Andy big.
All right, let's see. hang on. Give me a chance.
Poor Mike TV got shrunk, right? I'm in the TV.
Doomy Claus.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Look at this. It's
Doomy
beautiful,
Claus.
Andy.
I'm sure he's seen that, right?
Oh yeah. I've been like in the background. I have the snowman. We stuck the skull of Calderon on top of him. I have a little Doomcock Christmas tree, and I decorated with these little teeny tiny red and green skulls.
Nice.
It's so great.
Mexican Iron Man.
Mexican Iron Man for sure.
Mikey.
Little sombrero.
He's YouTuber of all.
He's a YouTuber, yeah.
That's fabulous.
We got him there.
Oh, Mexican Iron Man. That's terrific.
I took
Oh man,
Doug Nelson, and I put him in his suit.
Hey,
Oh,
Dougie.
nice.
A red and green suit.
Wow.
He looks terrific.
Nice, dude. Nice. I love it.
Dressed up
Who else we
Rancor
got?
Steve as the Grinch.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, my
right for
goodness. That
Steve.
looks terrific. No cowboy hat?
It's around here somewhere.
No okay, he's got a cowboy. I'm sure he's got a cowboy hat somewhere.
Of course. Andy, one of the things that Andy's incredible at are details. Look at
Gary and Andy.
That's awesome.
Is that Gary?
Yes. And that's
Gary
Andy.
Ambrosia and Andy. Nice.
Look at the perfect
It looks just
beard.
like you.
Andy, you have to hold yourself up again, please. It's
Very
so
cool.
cute.
Cool
Look at
blue
how
outfit there. I
perfect
like it. I
the
like it.
beard is.
Well, that started off with like when my kids were little. I made them their own action figures, and they said, "Well, we need you too, so I could play Star Wars guys."
Nice. Nice stuff, man.
Unbelievable.
Love it. That's incredible.
Unbelievable. It's so beautiful and so impressive. I
Thank
love it.
I've been working on a very special project. I've been trying to find. It's been so hard to find source materials of a very famous creator of stuff that we love from a long time ago. It's very difficult to find source pictures to work on the sculpture with it, but I'm working on it. It's getting close.
So you have something cooking and it's going to be terrific.
And it will be delivered to some guy in Louisiana.
I don't think I know anyone in Louisiana. Yes, dude. Nah, man. You don't have to do that. My God, man, I'm honored.
Dude, I've been working on this thing for a year, trying to find different pictures to get the the feed.
My.
This will be like you'll love this thing. It's one
I
of your
know.
heroes. So
thank you, buddy.
Good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Everybody else set for Christmas?
Oh yeah, man. Yes, indeed.
I'm not.
I'm just going to be cooking for the next 2 days, Andy. Just cooking.
I got the eel today for Christmas, thankfully, and the squid.
Oh my God.
I just had sushi tonight, so.
Same thing. Same thing. Eel, squid, sushi, whatever. Well, I watched a lot of sushi when I watched Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom today. So.
Oh God.
They had sushi in that sort of. Well, they were swimming.
Did the priest give that to you for penance?
Nah, I went.
It was better than the Marvels, right?
I went because way better.
What did you do to your finger, Andy?
People expect me to go.
I'm working with some solvents and stuff like that, so it's just so it doesn't dry my fingers out and split them open.
Okay.
Yeah,
You didn't burn yourself.
That makes sense.
Good.
I got some acetone. I have something here that's like we'll have to keep it a secret because I'm sending it off to Doomcock. So Gary made these.
Oh my! Let me admit that again.
Christmas ornament.
What are they made out of? Wood?
Wow.
It's resin. And like
resin.
What's really cool about this
Okay.
is let me see if I have I can do this. Let's see here. I need a light.
Oh, the eyes light up if you go behind the eyes.
Yeah, it's a clear resin. So
Nice.
let me see if I can look at it.
Nice.
Oh, that is so
glow
cool.
red. It's a red resin, and I made a little Harvey to go with them.
Harvey,
look at Harvey.
Damn it!
And we've
Press
got
that button.
the skull Calderon.
Oh God, I love it. That's fantastic.
Hysterical.
Oh man, that's so cool.
So yeah, Gary just mailed these out to me yesterday, because I kept forgetting to send him my address because he lost it, and I kept forgetting to send it to him. So he got these mailed out to me, and
Nice.
put a little paint on them and stuff like that. So I'm sending these out to Doomcock, as well as an update for his action figure.
Nice.
That he was
cool
because he was having trouble getting the new helmet on. So we have the old helmet version and the new helmet version. So.
Oh wow. That is so cool, man. Amazing stuff. Rob Altus, what's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Rob,
Hey, Rob.
Comics Division raid.
You tell everyone at Comics Division that I send my love to them.
Too late. They're off because they're raiding. They're raiding. But yes. Oh my goodness.
Release the McCracken.
Release McCracken. What's up? Dick's raid. Yeah. We have to position the Doomcock ornament in front of a couple of light of the tree. Yep. Hey, TC
Kay
Burton.
Roberts.
K. Roberts. Yeah. Oh, look at these cool people popping in
Guys,
here.
thank you so much for joining us.
Momus Mouse, Comics Division Raid. Look at 32 clovers in it. Nick, dude.
Nick.
Man. Nick needs to get in here.
You do, so we can wish you a Merry Christmas.
I know you're probably busy and stuff, but if you want to pop
Tom
in
was here too.
Tom's
Tom?
here.
Oh,
the fine
Tom.
Irishman.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to send him a link after. Nick, it's optional, buddy, but you got a link.
Yeah, no pressure, Nick.
And Tom, you got a link too, or you're about to have one. Again, like I said, you guys have been busy and on the stream, so don't worry about that. I mean, we weren't going to be on that long anyway, but if you want to come on in, come on. There you go. Terry Rose, welcome. Keely Chow, hold that tie, buddy. Mike Jackson. Wow, a lot of great fins popping in like Mighty Zarquan at the last moment.
Oh my goodness, look at everyone.
We'll have to
Jonah
keep the
Hess.
party going for a few more minutes then.
Mike
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Tim Hayes. You guys.
Tim
Emperor's
Hayes, buddy.
MM.
Wow.
Huge.
Very cool.
Huge.
Huge. Nick gets her.
Now I don't feel bad about not doing the Global Geek thing I had gang thing that I'd planned.
Oh, you should have. Everyone wants the Global Geek
it's
Gang to come
daytime.
back.
Everyone's busy.
Darren M.
Hey, Comics Raid.
Honey,
Wow.
I'm never going to be too busy for you. If you want to do the Global Geek Gang,
Nah, it's had its run. But I was going to do like a special today at the daytime today, but I had things to go do. So
Darn work.
Huh?
Work, right? Unfortunately. Darn
Yeah.
work.
Well, sort of. And then I went and saw a movie. But I got popcorn out of it too.
Yeah.
I got refills of popcorn too, that'll last me the whole weekend.
Nice.
Oh.
Can you blow me up for 1 second? I got to show this to Hungry Boy.
I don't like the way you put that, but okay.
I don't think Clobby wants to blow you up.
So there's my
Blow
favorite
that
page
shit
in
up.
the catalog. There's my Astro Station I have
Oh, man.
just showed hanging up.
Micronauts.
Cruiser. Hydrocopter. The Photon Sled. That was a mean machine, the Photon Sled. And then, of course, you've got Biotron.
That city. I only have
Nick.
pieces of the
Hey,
city.
Nick.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Merry Christmas, cute person who I love. Please tell your girls, your girlfriend, your daughters that I said hello and very Merry Christmas to you. You
Merry
and your
Christmas
cute
to you
family.
and your family, Raquel.
Tom!
Thank you. You,
Tom!
Andy. Yeah. Now it's a party.
Right?
Can't tell which one's me though.
If you're gonna call
Oh my
Nick,
God, you did. Look at what Andy did.
oh my God! If you're gonna call Christmas. Whoa! What the hell? Hey! Fantastic! Look at that.
That's amazing.
Cool.
It's
You're
a mini
so
town.
talented, Andy.
Hey, Claudia, I just DM'd you a picture of my daughter did.
Sir?
I just sent you a DM of a picture my daughter did of our dog.
Oh wow, she's a great artist, man.
Yeah.
You want me to show that, or you don't want to?
Oh yeah, show it off, please.
Yes,
Sure.
please. If she doesn't mind.
If she doesn't mind, I want to get permission for her to do it.
Very proud.
You
father.
heard
She
the
does
man.
come from your genes.
Let's see. All right,
Talent runs in the family.
Tom. Good to see you there, buddy.
I'll be interested
Thanks
in
for being here.
Boy's, feedback.
Wow, that's amazing.
My
Beautiful.
God.
Wow.
Let's see.
Look at that puppy.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God.
Andy, that is killer.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Very
KR
detailed.
Nut.
Wow.
Hello, KR Nut. Good to see you.
If I showed Aria that, she would freak. She'd
Yeah,
be like,
junkie.
Dad, that's amazing.
Yeah. She's going to school to be a elementary school art teacher. So
Nice.
Wow.
Really
yeah.
Beautiful stuff, dude.
unbelievable.
We'll give her our compliments. That's very nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent.
Java
Yes,
Junkie, this is a geek stream. So anything goes if it's geeky or nerdy or dorky, heavy leaning toward the comics aspect of geekdom. And we're wrapping up our year. And so tonight we're just having a Merry Christmas stream. Anything goes, tips from the chat, topics from the chat, and just telling all of our friends how much we love them. Another year gone.
Hello, Java Junkie. Welcome to Clobberin's Times. We talk comics, geek stuff like Raquel said and stuff. You got the Howard Shaken Shadow.
Dude,
You like that?
So I was at my comic shop earlier today, and I was talking to my guy. And I'm like, and I was just looking, and I'm like, oh hey, I saw this on a few guys' recommended shadow books. And then I'm gonna bring it to the counter, and then my guy, I'm looking at the price. I'm like, Keith, is that right? Dude, I think your register is messed up. He's like, no, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, you sure? That's awfully low, man. That's a low price. Like, dude, it's half. All trades are half off from now until Christmas. So I'm like, dude, what?
Let me go back. And buy
yeah,
more.
right, dude. I was like, I can't wait to read this. Which I got my books for tomorrow read for our stream for Daredevil 253, Punisher War Journal 39, Batman Holiday Adventures. I'm excited, but now I'm like, I can't wait to get this bad boy started. So I'm excited because I've read some of the chapter books of the Shadow, some of the Jim Steranko stuff, but I've never read Shadow comics. So I'm excited.
Well, there you go. Like I said, I don't like Shaken personally, but a lot of people like that book, so I think you might enjoy it. I'm
looking forward to it.
But a buddy of mine did all of Shaken's background work back then. Did all of his when he couldn't do his background work because he was busy. In other words, he was never mind. Yeah, he was never mind. So cool, nice dude. You never skimp on when you get a cheap trade, buddy.
Oh, dude, the fact that it happened like without me just noticing, I was just there, just to get some, and he's just like, "Hey, dude, half off." I'm like, "What?"
There you go.
Okay, I had to respond to the call, so
I'll take that. Yeah, half off.
Yeah, right. No, dude. So Mark, you got, is that a Sears catalog?
That happens to be J.C. Penney from 1978.
Oh, I remember the J.C. Penney catalog.
I think this is before your time, Nick Weiser, but
yeah, before you.
Everyone of a certain age remembers the $6 Million Man and Bigfoot fighting Bigfoot. Starsky and Hutch.
Always aggravated me. He was the same size as Bigfoot, bigger in fact.
Yeah, Bigfoot should have been bigger. And here's some cool
Shogun Warriors.
Shogun Warriors. I think your Muslim uncle wanted to see those.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Ooh.
And that doesn't do them justice. They were really big ass toys.
Yeah, these were the smaller ones, I think. And then these were the big ones. Like they fight Godzilla.
Yeah. There you go. The big ass ones.
Look at that Godzilla.
Ooh. There you go.
The giant Shogun Warrior. And of course, you got your Battlestar Galactica toys that only lasted 1 year, I think.
Yeah, because I remember when Godzilla's fist flew from his arm and punched people.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know they did that.
Yeah.
Man. He's going, how'd that happen, damn it?
All the time.
Get out of here.
Oh, they're the Galactica toys that got recalled because a kid killed himself with one of them.
Oh,
What?
no.
Yeah.
He swallowed the missile.
Missile from the
Get out of here. Really?
The Cylon Raider.
That
Yep.
sounds nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cylon Raider. Yep. And actually, I have a cool video. I think Raquel, you were on the video with me. One of my first videos showing all these toys. So I have all these Battlestar Galactica toys. Really cool toys. Really well done. And
that doesn't really look like Starbuck. Or...
Yeah.
Matthew wants to know what's in Godzilla's mouth. We don't talk about that. We just know that $20 is $20.
Yeah, Godzilla. Awesome.
Atomic Fire.
Henry, the Shogun Warriors. Invincible Beast is 20 inches tall. He can fire his claws at rockets and his flame-like licking tongue. He's got a flame-like licking tongue.
Hey,
so he could lick you to death.
Okay.
Marvel had the license for Godzilla comics.
Yeah, I'm leaving that one alone.
Shogun Warriors.
Stop.
They did.
Stop,
They
don't
both,
do it.
Marvel did comics of both of them at the time. That's right. I like the Marvel Godzilla and the Shogun Warriors comics.
Yeah.
Those are like film accurate costumes. Look at that. Amazing.
They are perfect. That's exactly. In fact,
I
these are
almost
actually
thought that
from
was
the movie.
Peter Mayhew for a minute. Yeah.
These were actually shots from the movie. Those aren't costumes from. You know.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's not from TGMY or Kmart. Sorry.
Gun actually misfires.
Yeah, it's a common misconception that Darth Vader has a red lightsaber. We all know it's yellow.
It's yellow, yeah.
The old yellow
'Cause I've got
lightsaber thingy.
Got the J.C. Penney catalog, which shows it.
That was the inflatable lightsaber.
Well, yeah. Cool.
Those are the big 12-inchers there.
Nice. There's the small vintage ones right there. Great stuff. Love them.
Look at that whole set. I'm not too much money. $7.47 for 4 action figures. What do you got in your mind?
That's a pretty good deal, actually.
Even then, it was pretty good.
Death Star Battle Station.
Yes. Pop Culture Republic. You actually know what TGMY is? You must be from down here. Wow. Yeah. Wow, he did. I'm glad someone caught that. I mean, everyone knows what Kmart is, but TGMY, I mean.
Oh, I wish I had my X-Wing fighter. $10 each. Those are great toys. I mean, those toys are just so damn good.
We got some Migos over here, right? Oh, yeah, the Migos. Almighty Isis.
I had all those Mego figures.
Me too.
I can't find my Batman and Robin. They're in a box somewhere. I'm trying to find them. I have Spidey still on my shelf.
I love the Batcopter. I want that.
I have a vintage toy store near me that has all these on display.
Nice. Nice.
Spider car. Remember the Spider car?
Dude. That reminds me of the McDonald's toy that I had of a Spider car.
Spider Buggy.
Back in I think the mid-90s, when there was the Spider-Man animated series and they were doing McDonald's toys. And there's one, and you know what? I wonder if it's on my shelf. All right, I'm going to check my shelf really quick.
It's Shazam.
Shazam. He's Captain Marvel, dang it. I had that one a few times. You couldn't find Captain America much where I was.
Yeah,
what does Spider-Man need with a car?
I couldn't find Cap very often, Captain America anyway, but I got Captain Marvel and Superman quite a bit, and Spidey.
I finally tracked down a Captain America. My dad took me all over the place, and we finally found it at Discount Harry's.
Nice.
I got him and Falcon. I was allowed to get one, and I did my best puppy dog eyes, and he let me get 2 of them.
Nice.
Is that a Christopher Reeve Superman?
Yes.
Always were.
Holy shit! I don't know if I've ever seen that version of it before. I knew they did one Christopher Reeve one before, but I never saw that one.
I found my Spider-Man car from 1995 McDonald's. 1995.
Nice.
So yeah, definitely the animated series. And
okay.
Yeah.
I have one of those original Corgi Batman Batmobiles, and with the little plastic guys. I don't have the figure anymore.
So good.
It's got the trailer. I still have the trailer for the Bat Boat. You know, I don't know what happened to the other ones.
Well, here, hold on 1 second. If I have that do I have that catalog candy? Of course, because you got to have your Corgi catalog candy when you want to look for stuff.
Wow, jeez, dude. Corgi.
There we go. How's that for you, Andy?
That's it. There we go.
I lusted over that in this catalog.
The Saint car. Look at the Saint car there.
Yeah. And I never got it. Santa never brought it.
You never got the Saint car?
Or the Batmobile and the Corgi. My friend David Prince had
I really should tell you something about Santa Claus, Mark, that somebody probably hasn't told you by now.
What's that?
What's that?
He's a drunk.
Oh. Everybody, I thought everyone knew that.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't bring it?
Yeah, he probably wasn't listening.
True.
You thought I was going to say he wasn't real.
Everyone knows.
I saw Gremlins.
Everyone knows he's real.
No,
That's
he's
how I
real.
found out
He
there
looks
was
like
no Santa
he
Claus.
looks like Kurt Russell.
Well, he was real at one point in history. He's just not real now.
I
But
wanted
he quit. He retired.
So much.
no, he died. Saint Nicholas died.
I happen to know he's Kurt Russell.
He lives with elf magic, I thought.
Yeah.
He's Kurt Russell, and I don't want to hear any argument with that. No.
Yeah, I like that, right? He's Kurt Russell. He's just Kurt Russell.
But I
That's
can't
all he
watch
is.
that sequel. I'm scared to watch the sequel, though. I like the first one.
I am too.
I'm terrified to watch that
first one
sequel.
That
First one was
first
really
one
funny.
is just
Really
first
fun.
one's absolute perfection. And I remember, I thought I was actually gonna hate it because
Me
I
too.
was like, oh, I thought because I was like, oh no, Christmas movie on Netflix. Even though it has the great Kurt Russell, everything about this is gonna go wrong
Here you go,
until
Mark.
it didn't.
Yeah, agreed. But I can't watch the second one. I'm just too scared.
Yeah, I don't have the. I can't stomach either. Even if it's possibly even decent, it's just. I felt like the first one was like such a major fluke that I'm worried. Like, oh
There you
no!
go. Whoa, Corgi.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Here you go. Now watch this.
Showing Andy.
You press the button, and the blade comes out
Saw.
of the front. The
Yeah.
saw blade.
Oh, I love that.
And it got the trailer. The wheels are missing. It probably left in a bad neighborhood. The tires.
Yeah.
Robin,
Jason,
let's go camping.
Jason Todd stole those wheels.
Yeah, the windshield's broken out, but
No, you still have it though.
It looks well loved.
Yes.
Well, in a family with 4 boys, I mean, what do you expect? It was.
Yeah. Oh, there was going to be some smash 'em, crash 'em up. That's for sure.
There we go.
Spidey.
Hey, Spidey.
What the hell does he need that for?
McDonald's.
This is the 1995 man and McDonald's animated.
It's like giving
series.
Superman a helicopter.
Yes,
They did that.
I know.
They gave Superman a
Of
spaceship.
copters. Speaking of
There is
copters,
the Superman mobile. The Supermobile it is.
That makes no sense.
The Thanos needs a helicopter too.
What the hell does
Yeah.
Thanos need a helicopter for? I saw it in the comics too. I'm like,
Yeah, he just likes to fly, all right?
Thanos
You know,
got
like,
Thanos,
hey,
Thanos can have a hobby.
fly a little bit. Yeah, Thanos can.
what does he
have
think
a
he is?
hobby.
Harrison Ford?
The
Yeah,
Infinity
cra-
Copter.
But when he crashes, nothing happens to him because he's Thanos.
Yeah,
Can't believe you have the
I love
Thanos
this
copter.
thing. I love this thing. I love my Thanos copter, and I love my.
It's
McDonald's.
like everything
I-
should be
Yes.
I'm
in
just happy I
perfect
still
balance.
got my McDonald's toys 30 years later. Between my Spidey and my Human Torch, I'm just like,
Oh, jeez.
fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Would you want to know exactly how much time it is to Christmas? It's here's my Tigger ornament. 2 hours.
Yeah, Tigger warning.
2
2
hours.
days, 22 hours. 2 days, 22 hours, 51 minutes, and 9 seconds.
It's a wonderful
Oh,
thing about
wait, that's
Christmas.
Pillsbury
I get a bunch
Doughboy.
of presents.
Good one. Good ticker.
I know that's a good ticker.
Yeah, good one, bud. Nice.
Bouncy, 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 fun, fun, fun.
Love it. Oh, there you go, Marco.
Bother,
Thanks.
Tigger got into the cocaine again. I just need a bump.
Oh, I remember that Spider-Man.
Spidey copter. There you go. With the stupid copter he's got there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad.
I remember the
Remco, or was
Spidey
it
copter. I've seen pictures of
Spidey
it.
copter?
I've seen it.
That was the least posable action figure ever.
What does
Yeah, 'cause I
God
think
need with a
It was
starship?
a licensing thing. I think another company had Mego had the license, so then they can only have like 2 points of articulation. And Remco, I think it was Remco, or I'm trying to remember.
Remco was the other one.
Yeah. Of course, we looked at the glorious Micronauts.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Black and white.
God, what a great toy set that was.
Yeah, fully articulated at that scale.
I love the Micronauts.
Is this
I
the
still have a
78
ton
or
of-
79 calendar?
This is 78, yep. This
Okay.
is 78, yep.
Catalog, I meant.
Yeah, I wish I never got Baron Karza, Force Commander. Oh,
Yeah,
sad
I had they were the magnetic ones.
yeah.
They were held together by magnets.
They're a fortune now on Fleabay. I should have bought them when
I
I had
can't-
the, when they're cheaper.
I can't believe they had a Christopher Reeve Superman ready for Christmas of 78.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty,
insane.
pretty
I didn't even
good.
know that version
Oh,
existed.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah,
I'm not. I mean, well, they knew about the movie well in advance, but I'm not sure I ever saw that figure anywhere.
Yeah, that's the
That's
first time
annoying.
I've ever seen that.
I mean, pictures I've heard about it, but I've never I never
Yeah.
see it in the stores at all.
Wow.
That's just a big old. I'm not even sure he was
Because
necessarily
it came out
meant
that
for
Christmas.
movie.
That's why I brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they put it up in conjunction with the film, but I mean,
Is it Amigo or who made it? It looks.
I think it's Amigo. Amigo made big.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Big one, yeah.
I never
The
knew they
Starsky and
made
Hutch,
one.
yeah.
Let me see if I can find.
Anybody have the Starsky and Hutch figures?
I never had those.
I do not.
Mego, I had Star Trek. I had everybody from Star Trek. I had the Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
All the superheroes.
Yeah.
Action Jackson's line. We got that Action Jackson Jungle Treehouse back in '76. I was ecstatic. Like, wow.
Nice.
This is the best baseball and football game ever made. These
Yeah, it was
Mattel
Mego.
television. Was
Sorry.
Mego, yeah? No.
And it looks like they might have actually had Clark Kent Zod.
They did do a
Lex,
Clark Kent, yes, and Zod,
and
yes.
Lois
true.
Lane as well,
Wow.
but they don't have the figures here. I just seen the boxes, which is weird.
Java, the Knight Rider and stuff would be much later into the 80s. This is the 79, 80 stuff we're messing with here. And then, of course, and also A-Team was a little bit later than that. So that's why you're not seeing any of that in here yet.
This is 81.
Yeah.
Flip into it real quick here. See what we can find for...
Terry Rose is
Where's
quoting
that?
Worf, the Worf blooper. I never played with boys.
Oh wow, that looks pretty good.
Ooh my.
Typewriter.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Kool-Aid Man would
there
like
we go.
this.
Dukes of Hazzard was art already in '78
This is 81.
Yeah,
I switched to 81
right here.
or '81. I was gonna say, yeah.
Deal
Look at
before
that.
sun.
That's a model kit. Remember that they had that as Spock's helmet, the Star Trek. That was the same
That's the
before.
Spock helmet, exactly. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
that's illogical. How big is that Star Destroyer? Holy crap! I didn't even know they. I don't know if I've ever seen
It's a
the Star
model.
Destroyer toy. Oh, it's a model. Okay,
Model, yep.
I was
It's
gonna
probably
say.
pretty big.
Yeah.
Let's see, $11, 15 by 8 by 8. Yep.
Wow.
And
Wonder what that is
Yoda
now with
on Hoth.
inflation.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, probably pretty expensive. Let's see.
I
Hey
wonder what
guys,
Raider
Good
Beaver
I have
did.
to interrupt for a second because
Yeah.
I have to jump off the stream.
Yeah, I know you have to run.
But I
Red.
don't want
Aw.
the stream to stop because this is a super fun panel. I do want to say this, that I love you all very much. Thank you for being friends with me. I've been friends with all of you now for several years. I love all you guys very, very, very much. Have a wonderful and happy holidays, a wonderful Christmas, and a very happy New Year. I love you guys very much.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh,
That really
thank
sucks because don't tell the
you.
other guys. The only reason I'm here is you.
Well, of
Oh,
course.
I love you. Tom, you know how much I love you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you, and thank you for stopping by. Mwah,
Good to see you again.
mwah.
Good night,
Love you,
Raquel.
number
Good night,
Great to
everyone.
see you.
Merry Christmas. I
Good
love
night.
you all.
Thank
Good night.
you.
Merry
I love you, number
Christmas.
one.
Sad
I'll
the
see you.
family.
Yeah, we're not far behind because we've been on for a good
Mr.
while.
Mr. Pibb stunt set.
No, I don't want to keep you guys up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're good.
Wow.
We're good.
No, we're having fun. We're having fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Pibb.
No,
Hell
you had
yeah.
to sit through Aquaman today. Well, I'm just kidding.
I didn't
that
sit
bad,
through
you
it.
said, right?
I did.
I was kind
I
of
just
hoping
was-
you'd pop in and talk about it, but yeah.
I
know
wanted.
you
I'm
got
sorry
busy.
about that. I got back and had some crap
That's
going
all
on.
right.
So. Yeah,
How
I didn't
bad
hate
was it?
I didn't hate it or anything. I mean, did you like the first one? Because I was always like, the first one was just sort of okay. I didn't really hate it or much. It had a
No,
lot of
not
environment.
really.
I didn't like all the environmental crap in the new one.
I
but
heard about the
there were things I
environmental
liked.
crap.
I actually liked it better than the first one, which I didn't like the first one that much. I like the best stuff is when he's with the arm, when he's with his brother, played by Patrick Wilson. He's the best thing in the movie because he should have played
Oh, that's
Aquaman. To
fantastic.
be honest, Blake. To be honest, he should have played Aquaman. He looks more like him and everything.
I'm not surprised. I figure that's pretty much what
And the
you'd say.
action, some of the action's pretty cool. You know, I mean, I guess it moves well. It has a lot of crazy 8-year-old. For 8-year-olds who love cartoons, it was like a Super Friends cartoon. As Chris Gore was right. I agree
I've
with
heard
him.
that. Yeah, the Super
That's what
Friends
Chris Gore
comparison.
said. Yes,
Yeah, he said that on the open
superhero
bar.
stuff. Yeah, and I agree with him on that. I agree. It was just silly, dopey fun, but that crap, the environmental crap. Ugh. Again, thing is, Hollywood's been doing that crap forever. So
Yeah,
they're the
they
first
have
ones to
been.
do it. Man, it was just I've seen way worse, but I just don't care. I mean, it's
Was
not as
it
bad as the
better than
Marvels.
Blue? Was it better
Hmm?
than the other DC movies this year?
I think so. Yeah, it's better. Of course, Blue Beetle and The Flash were crap. So, and
The Flush,
Shazam was crap
Flush.
too. And yeah, I mean, if that's a high bar for you,
Yeah,
I mean, it's mostly other than that crap in it, it's just pretty much straightforward, just nonstop action stuff that can give you a headache after a while, but it looks okay. Again, I like the stuff when it's the two of them. Even though I don't like Momo much. I'm just not a fan of Momo. I don't like. I call him Momo. I'm just not a big into his Aqua Bro crap. His whole persona. He's Lobo.
Yeah.
They let him play Lobo.
Oh,
I don't even like Lobo, but I would probably like that just if he played him because he'd probably be okay. But
It would actually no. It would make more sense. It would.
oh yeah, he is Lobo. No matter what he does, he can't help being Lobo. He's made. He's Aqualobo.
I love how he's trying to like pull people in, but hey guys, my future depends. If you want me to see me as Aquaman, my future depends on you seeing this movie. It's like, God, dude,
Man,
stop.
nobody's gonna go
We all know you're Lobo. We all know. You're not fooling any of us.
Yeah. It was a movie, I guess.
Yeah,
But,
it was a movie.
I'd say if you don't waste your time, unless you just watch it on the streaming or something when it comes out, and if you want to see how it is, and you might like it, you might not. First movie. You going?
I was supposed to see the Iron Claw, but then my younger brother,
What's that?
who I was supposed to see, it's that wrestling movie based on the Von Erichs. It's based on a true story, really tragic. And then my brother got sick, who I was supposed to see it with. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm already about so. And my girlfriend was gonna go with my kids to go see Elf at an opera house. So my God, I guess I'll just tag along with them to the opera house. And I'll tell you what, man, the opera house out here is kick ass. Also, I learned that the area I was in is also in not just one movie we talked about very well documentedly. It was also in a other movie as well. I'll have to post in the private chat what other movie, but yes, it was a thing.
By the way, one other plus, he does ride a seahorse and can talk to fish, so I like that.
I hit my camera.
That's cool. I do like hearing that.
I mean, I can't resist it. You know, that they decided to be all out funny book silly, but you know,
they actually went with the funny books. Wow.
Yeah. What happened, Mark?
I banged my camera. Let me turn it on.
Keep your private life out of this.
Yeah, I was just saying, man, is this Toxic Tuesday now? What happened?
Mark turned into Lando.
I'm embarrassed that I said that and made it worse.
Look at this.
Hey, that never happened.
Star Wars Imperial Cruiser, only at Sears, and I have mine in the other room. And thanks to Retroblast, and I got mine working again.
Yeah.
And I just ordered all the stickers, so that was only at Sears. You can get that.
Michael did a great video about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I fixed mine thanks to this video. Got mine working again. It's pretty wild. There's a mini record player in this that plays the sound effects.
Wow.
It's actual LP, mini one on LP.
Remember those records that used to come on the cereal boxes?
Yeah.
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 Yep. Weird, wild stuff, huh?
Look at Yoda was a brand new character. So that's set. $7.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will.
Look,
will I though? How do you know?
Starfighter.
Oh, look at this.
Scare you, I will.
Slave 1, and it's trademarked.
You can't say that word. You know why?
It's because you're a dumbass.
Gravity-operated wings and 2 movable laser cannons. Wow. I look at this toy. This has got to be one of the ultimate.
The spaceship for the Bubble Fett dude.
Bubble Fett.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Is that like a new nickname for Boba Fett?
No, I was just being a shit.
Boba Fett. Where?
Oh,
I remember
love those
Bubble Fett.
the year we got my son that AT. Wow, he was so thrilled. And it's so hard to get a reaction out of him. And he was just
like a bantha.
Like a bantha. Oh God.
That's $48. That's $1981. Oh, that's so
that one line alone makes anything in Batman and Robin look masterful.
Oh yeah, he was an Aquaman, that dude. What's his face?
He was.
Boba was in there. Yeah.
Thomas Curry was his name.
No, Tamura Morrison. Or
yeah,
something.
yeah, but
that'd be roughly $170 today, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
This toy, yeah, wow.
Yep.
I don't know anyone that had that toy. I've never seen that in the wild.
Which one? The AT-AT?
AT-AT.
I knew one dude who had it. That was it. I knew a couple people who had the walker,
the small one.
Yeah.
I never had the big one. I wanted the big
Scout.
one.
Thank you.
I built one out of Legos.
Oh wow, really nice.
The Falcon was $32. I never got that either. Like I said.
So that'd be closer to 100, I bet. Yeah.
I never got that because they did it when they redid it in the '90s with the Power of the Force line.
I bought it then when that came out. I'm buying this.
I bought it allegedly for my kids, but I really bought it.
I bought
still have
that.
it.
Yeah. And look at this. This is just. I forgot there were toys for this.
Oh man, Clash of the Titans toys. Yeah, yeah. I saw that movie the same day. It was the opening day of that and Raiders of the Lost Ark, where I saw it both open the same day. Saw them both the same day.
The Kraken, how cool that figure is.
Harryhausen figures. I don't think there are any other Harryhausen figures from any other movie he did.
Look, it's an LA Law figure.
Yeah. Harry Hamlin. Release the Kraken.
Do they have Medusa? There's no Medusa?
No Medusa? No.
So we got...
You got the Pegasus?
Yeah, 4 pack of figures are $8.
Wow.
Kraken, $15. Perseus and Pegasus is $7.
If I wasn't like $7. Yeah, if it wasn't like 16 or 17 and not really buying figures at that time, I would have bought those.
Yeah.
I want those so bad. I want that collection. I used to have those. I think everybody did the Universal ones, monster ones.
Oh yeah, greatness.
So I think they re-released those so many fucking times throughout the '80s. Sorry, pardon my French, but yeah.
Tight, good.
Sideshow did a great line of them.
Yeah, I missed out on those, or I haven't picked them up yet. I had those Dukes of Hazzards too. Those were one of my first Christmas gifts right there.
Look at those
Sideshow ones are still pretty reasonably priced.
Them old Duke boys.
I just hadn't picked them up yet.
Just the good old boys.
The Duke boys are in trouble again.
Never been no harm. Old John Snyder's a nice
Roscoe
fellow.
P. Coltrane is not feeling at home in his body.
Roscoe
He's decided he's gonna get his pecker chopped off.
Ooh, whoa! Well, I hear that the guy doing that narration, which was Waylon Jennings, was the kind of guy that liked that sort of thing.
Oh my! Really? I never
heard him. I heard him, and I think I heard Denver Pyle really was though, but I don't know.
There was some rumors.
I
don't know.
Yeah. Jesse.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you don't want to think about it.
No,
That's
I don't.
my takeaway.
I just rather think about Daisy Dukes.
Well, yes. Oh, foosball.
Daisy and her Dukes.
I mean, that foosball.
No, do you put a Mad Mardigan face over Daisy?
Just
Mark?
good old boys.
Never been no harm. We saw you never saw. Been in trouble
with the laws.
The day they was born. Oh, John Snyder.
Right in the curve.
Great too, though. Great too.
That way, when you're all up in
the mountain might get them, but the long
you see Mad Mardigan
making their way. Yeah.
That's just a little bit more in the law.
Wow. I'm a good old boy.
Wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a tomb.
Oh, that's right. It's different in the other one. Yeah, it's different in the show.
And then you forgot to top it off with.
Different.
Yeah, you're supposed to top it off with "Yeehaw!"
Yeah, the show that has a different verse to it than the single version.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All I know is the show version.
Someday the mountain might get them low. It cuts that bit out. I never thought of that before. Maybe is that in the original show or is that later on?
It's fighting. It just ends with fighting the system like a tomb. Modern day Robin Hood, and it shows the car jumping, and they're going, "Yeehaw!" Jonah Hex, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy.
No.
My mama
Jonah,
don't understand.
how do you feel about your movie?
My hands and still my face on TV. Yeah.
All right, Marky. Well, that's fantastic.
What did the Dukes of Hazzard actor say yesterday? I didn't see that.
What?
Oh, he said people
be careful how you paraphrase it though.
People that
talk about John
do treason should be well endowed.
Huh?
Wow.
He's getting investigated by the Secret Service right now. Let's
Oh my.
John Schneider?
Yeah, John Holmes was he was well endowed. They referred to him as hung. And
okay, good. Took me a second. It is late. So, John Schneider, right? He's a controversial sort of fellow, but he's a cool dude. He lives down here right now near me. Been over there to see him a couple times at his house out there, and I got to see the General Lee, and he made a crack. He said, like, "Man, I don't think you should jump in there because the doors are welded shut, right?" And he knows, like, making a shot about I'm a rather large fellow, so he's got a joke with me. He said, I don't think you need to joke. You want to try it? No, thank you. I said, you can fight the system like 2 modern day Robin Hoods, and I'll stand here and watch you. Nice fella.
But he's in a little bit of trouble now. Hopefully,
Is he really?
not.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a shame.
Well,
sorry to hear that.
Wow.
He didn't make any threats. He just suggested if they're guilty of something, that should be
Yeah.
a penalty.
It's a fair call.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying he's
in trouble.
He's getting he got a visit allegedly. So. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And yet, if it'd been about somebody on the other side of it, wouldn't it have been fine?
Oh yeah, like if somebody
say.
held up a bloody head of somebody, that would.
Yes, exactly. That would be okay, of course. Perfectly fine, and nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That sucks. Oh my goodness, man! I tell you what, we've been here a long time. Anybody got anything to finish up with before we say our final Merry Christmases and all that other stuff? Andy, I appreciate you being here, brother.
Well, if you're looking for that last minute gift.
Oh shit!
Oh, Andy.
My Target was sold out, unfortunately.
Is that the Progressive Insurance lady? No, I'm just kidding. That's great. Oh, Tom, dude, man, I'm glad you popped in, brother. I know you're busy. You're streaming more than everybody.
Yeah, right. Yeah, more than everybody. Yeah,
No
right.
problem, man.
Yeah, man. I invited Doomy, but if it was such short notice, I know you probably should make it. So, who's playing the
I'm
guitar?
going to sing us a Christmas song.
Go for it, Tom.
I don't know. I was just messing with it.
Well, feel free if you want to, but no pressure. If you don't, I mean, it's cool either way, bro.
That Tiny Tim song, Santa Got the AIDS for Christmas.
Zip to, yep, he's a Santa Claus. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year. That one. Boy, that's the weirdest song.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
You can find it on YouTube. It's back in the 80s when they didn't really know what, he called it the AIDS.
Right.
He's supposed to be some just jolly, like, weird song about Santa Claus getting sick and not being able to come back next year, but he picked something weird and has called it the AIDS. And people who read him say, "You sure you want to do that?" Oh yeah. Dude, you have to hear it to believe it. You can find it on YouTube. Santa Claus has got the AIDS this year.
Just a good old boy.
Nice. I didn't know you had a guitar.
Oh yeah.
I bet Nick has a guitar.
No, I don't actually.
Oh, okay. No instruments. No instruments.
Nope, no instruments. None.
Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law. Whoop. Been in trouble with the law. We're here. Since the day that was born. So once I play. Straightening the curves.
Nice.
Flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way. The only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than all alone. That's the good old boys. Wouldn't change if they could. Surviving the system of today, modern rules. Something like that. However you said it.
Two modern day Robin Hood. Nice.
This is a line I know. Just a good old boys. You know my mama loves me. But she don't understand they keep showing my hands instead of my face on TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, that's on the original single of it, yeah.
Ah, wow. Hello, E. Clay Thomason. Welcome to Clubber Times. That's well done, Tom, by the way.
That's not very good.
Love it, man.
Actually. That was not too great.
I thought it was excellent. Man,
plucking
very
around,
cool.
as they say, plucking.
Well, I
around.
thought it was very nice. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah.
Thank you.
Nico.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I hear that. No, yeah, this will be my last stream tomorrow night. Tonight and tomorrow night will be my last streams until next Thursday. So, yeah, Comic Shop Talk tomorrow night with Clobby as well. Talking some great Christmas comics, Daredevil, Punisher, Batman, and some other comic. And yeah, should be good. Thanks for having me, Clobby, guys.
Thanks for being here, buddy.
I'm glad. Oh yeah, no, at least I could do for you, man. I'm glad you all came here after Thursday Night Throwdown. Sub to Clobbering Times. Watch his shows. If he's already conflicted our show, catch the replay. Watch it all. The dude is a straight up guru of the geekery. It's not even close. Not even up for debate. Anyways, yeah, I'll have another video or two out as well before the year ends, and Toxic Tuesday will be back January 2nd, talking First Blood with X-Ray Girl.
Hey.
So, yeah, it's gonna be a diabolical debauchery. So, Clobby, thanks for having me, and Mark, good to hang out with you, sir.
Great to see you. Yep,
as always, and Clobby, and of course, Clobby, I'll see you tomorrow, dude.
Yes, sir.
And Andy, fucking awesome, dude. Merry Christmas, guys. I'm going to bed. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Be good, man. Thanks. Merry Christmas to you and yours, my brother.
Merry Christmas, Nick.
Andy, what you got going on, man? Anything to tell everybody before we get out of here?
Not much. I'm just trying to get some last things out in the mail tomorrow. I have a bunch of crap going out. I'm like late, but just is what it is. It just too much piled up, but I'm working at it.
Gotcha, man.
Thanks for the invite. Sorry I couldn't get here earlier.
That's cool.
Doing some
I'm just
shopping
glad,
with my daughter.
Just elated that you were able to come hang with us, man. I really do appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, this is a great time. It's always a great time. It's talking toys,
Appreciate
comic
that, man.
books. Love it.
Love
you guys have a Merry Christmas and God bless you, and stay safe.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and yours, Andy. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas, Andy. Yep.
Tom, what you got going on there, dude? I know
Morning
you still got
morning show, Midnight Edge After Dark.
Yes.
Morning show in the morning. Yep. So no sleep for the wicked.
And then after that, will there be any other ones from before Christmas or no?
I think I'm popping in a few places. We might try to do a 4K for you on Saturday. Other than that, I don't want to make any promises. So yeah.
I got you. Well, I know you've been doing a lot. If you want to hang with us till we close, fine. But if you got to run, it's up to you, brother. Either way, we
can hang out for a minute or two here, whatever you got to do.
We're just gonna finish up here and then get out of here. Marco, thanks, bro, for all you did tonight, as always, and everything you have done. Appreciate you. Any final words?
Sure. Well, if you want to get a Doomsday Machine ornament, let me aim that a little bit lower. If you want to get a 3D printed Doomsday Machine ornament, 7 of 9 is admiring it right there. I haven't put it on the tree yet, but let me put the link in. Oh, where's my link? Where'd it go? There we go. Here's where you can get that Doomsday Machine ornament. Might not get it in time for Christmas, but you can have it for next year. Yep.
Yep. There you go, everybody. Order a Doomsday Machine ornament at least for next Christmas.
And the 7 of 9 is not for sale, though. Yep.
No, of course not. Of course not.
The model does not come with the model.
Yes. No, of course.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, and so there will no geekery, but you may do something Sunday night.
I try to do a watch party when we get back from we're an Italian family, so that's the big night for us. Is our
do the family
big Christmas tree? Yeah. But it's earlier though, so we're home,
right.
And I don't have Santa Claus. I don't have to tell the kids to get to bed early anymore, so Santa Claus shows up. So it's a much earlier night than it used to be. So
Indeed.
I may do a watch party.
All right,
I hope to do a watch party. Yep.
All right, man. That's cool. Let's see. Tomorrow night, of course, I will be with J-Man and my good buddy J-Man on his channel with he and Sean and I doing our penultimate episode of our Jack Kirby's Fourth World reviews, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my two Canadian buddies, J-Man and Sean, reviewing Jack Kirby's Fourth World, finishing up with that, and then should be, unless something happens, I don't know about the Comic Shop boys. Either way, they're covering 4 more Christmas comics that Nick and the the Comic Shop Gang, 8:30 Central there for that great group. And then Saturday night Star Trek. It won't be, Raquel's going to be off the next 2 Star Trek Saturday nights, so we're not going to do our review. She's going to be on shore leave for those, but I will be here Saturday night talking some Trek. I'm just basic, any kind of Trek, talking what I figure out what I'm going to talk about. And that, and then, of course, Monday night, I'll be here doing some I'm sorry. I'll have a Christmas show Monday night. Monday night, I'll be here for Christmas. What it'll be a little late night, and what else is there to do but hang around and talk. I'm sure everyone will probably be busy out doing stuff. But if you're not, you want to hang out 9 p.m. Central, which is the time all 4 of my shows each throughout the week air. Come join me, hang out with me. Well, it'll be comics because Monday night is Monday night Mark C Comics Talk. But who knows? Open comics. So just open talk for Christmas night. And then the rest of the regular shows throughout the week. I want to thank everybody so much for being here with us tonight. Do a quick shout out of our wrenches, and then we're going to shout out everybody else because there's a big crowd here tonight, and I can't thank you enough. The great Eric K, Chris Bergia, D. Bud Martin, Lord Thoth, J-Man, Maddie's Daddy, Kal-El, Fanty Outsider, Hungry Boy, and Maximum Redstone. And then in the chat, all of you out there. I mean, so many wonderful people. It's just such a big crowd. I'm just going to say to you all, thank you so much. I hope I get a chance to address you one more time before Christmas, but I know you're going to be busy this weekend. It's Christmas weekend. So Empress NM, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you all. Steven, Kal-El Buddy, Oliver Belamonte, Rob Altus, Pop Culture Republic, Dave C., Wes Cagle, Jonah Heggs. Let's see here. Who else is in here? Max Redstone. I already said you. Sorry, buddy. KR, not that is E. Clement. E. Clay Tomlinson, Sean Carter, buddy. Matthew Pounder. Let's see. Momus Mouse, Alaric Harrison, Oliver Belamonte, Terry Rose. All you wonderful friends who were here with us tonight. There's so many of them. Kay Roberts, Terry Rose, so many new people that like to shout them out. Java Junkie, Janet Lama. What a great group we had here tonight. Lisa, so good to see you. Penny was here earlier. Rob Altus, my friend. Tim Hayes. Larry, Keely Gel. So many fantastic pals. Raquel
mixed up Terminalist and Reacher. And said, please tell everyone that she's watching the 4th episode of Reacher. So they don't have all of Reacher in Canada.
Oh, I got you. Good. Thank God.
She feels she's like, I feel like a
Nah, she didn't. That's fine. Yeah. Wes Cagle, everybody else. Who else was here? Of course, the great Andy Masterson and Nick and everybody who popped in tonight, Alaric Harrison, and then Ron Axamander Bear popped in again. I think Lisa said Lisa. So just hope your Muslim uncle, Son Lee. What a great group. Darren M.
Dadman.
Jacob Ironside. I got the Dadman pop in?
Yep.
I didn't see him. Dadman, buddy. All right. Merry Christmas to you and yours. TZ Burton. Let's see. Everybody, let's see. There's so many, I can't name them all. Can't get them all. Ravenscroft was here. Mike Jackson. Just so many people. I can't see them all. Parker Luck. So I'm just going to say, all of you, my dear friends, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And I will, if I don't talk to you before, but if I do, well, see you here out on the streams, my friends. Good night, everybody.
Night.
of clobbering time.